I fear for Bayern. I fear for Bayern, but we're gonna get that in there very soon. So, guys, look, man, it's UCL Hangout. This is gonna be full UCL. You know, sometimes we do a bit of homekeeping on Sunday, but right now, the next hour hour and a half or so, is going to be dedicated fully to the freaking UCL because that's where we are right now. This is the freaking UCL. We are here. This is now the UCL Hangout. So, Bayern Barcelona. Liverpool against Ajax, the legitimate champions against Red Bull Salzburg, Maccabi Haifa against your boys PSG. Lots of games to come through, lots of things to talk about, and I'm going to do my best to try and give you that extra Salini and extra big time. So we're going to break it down. We're going to talk about everything, all UCL, the UCL games. So talk about teams. This is going to be a regular Champions League hangout. So shout out to the boys up in there. Remember, if you want to join up, if there's space, click the link on the front page of my Twitter. So you can go to my Twitter page or just go to the website, halfoffootballhot.com, the Twitter feed, click the link over there. If there's anything you want to say, as long as it's not rude, weird, sick, or creepy, feel free to send the super chats. We call them dubs up in this piece. As long as you're not English Talents FC or Daddy Issues, feel free to send in those dubs so we can say what's up, man. Guys, man, how's everyone doing, man? How's everyone doing, man? How's everyone doing? How's everyone keeping, man?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Decent, man. Decent.
I've calmed down.
So you've you see for me. I actually want to. That's because you say because the big game is Tuesday. That of course. Well, actually, no. The big game really is Wednesday, which is Chelsea Salzburg. That's the game that everybody's going to be watching. You know, that is really the massive game that everybody's going to be on, because the game that everyone's looking at shows the whole world is wanting to see what Potter's going to do. So those, because we're going to talk about other games, but really the main thing is Chelsea, Salzburg, Liverpool, Ajax, and the big one. And I've got a crazy prediction of the big one.
So, HH, please don't. Please don't.
Wait. Z-Man, you know what I'm going to say. Z-Man, that Barca frontline against Upamecano, you know what I'm going to freaking say, man. So,
against that fraud De Ligt?
No. Osman, I'm so sorry. So wait, because trust me, I'll cook. But let me start first.
No, I will cook.
No. Let me start first with your boy. So Sam, is your mic working there, Sam?
Hopefully.
Now, so I want to first talk about Liverpool Ajax first. So basically, I think we said this whole thing with the English Queen passing away and the whole funeral arrangements. Obviously, Premier League not happening. So Sam, do you think it was actually a good thing that Liverpool didn't have a Premier League game this weekend, or would you have liked to have played to get back in it? Or do you think it was a good thing to have the delay for Liverpool based on just what's happening with these guys?
I think the Queen dying, on all respect to the Queen, RIP Queen Lizzie, but it came in clutch for Liverpool. I'm not even going to lie to you. It came in clutch. We needed a break. I needed a break from all that rubbish.
Whoa, what the heck? Okay, sorry. Continue. What the hell is that? All right. Yeah. Please continue, Sam. Continue.
I lost my train of thought now.
Yeah. I did not know what the hell that guy was wearing.
We needed a full-on break. Like, Napoli that is probably the worst performance I've seen Liverpool in the last 4 years.
Yeah, I mean, because I was trying to pick back. I can't remember the last time under Klopp. I can't remember a time that a team has so badly outplayed them. Aston Villa didn't outplay Liverpool. They just scored a lot of goals. I've never seen Liverpool completely outplayed on a footballing level the way they got outplayed in Naples.
I mean, the Aston Villa one, there was a lot of luck due to a lot of the goals, because you saw that a lot of the goals were mad deflections and a lot of that. I think the last time we got outplayed was probably at White Hart Lane when Tottenham beat us 4-1 and Lovren got hooked off for like 30 minutes. Probably that's the last time. That was like 2017.
Yeah.
But my word, like as I said, I deactivated Twitter not because of rival fans. Not because of rival fans bantering me. I can take the banter. It's Liverpool fans with their trash opinions. Well, not all, but there's a lot of Liverpool fans with their trash opinions. So I've come out of it. I've calmed down and I've looked at it logically and realistically, and I've realized that the solution. We need a formation change. We have to drop the 4-3-3.
Oh, wow. So we're not talking fundamental now.
Yeah, fundamental. And there's an explanation for it. I want to see on when we play Ajax a 4-2-3-1. Now, the reason why I want to see a 4-2-3-1 is because...
Wait, so are we saying Firmino in the number 10?
Either Firmino, Carvalho, or Elliott. But I'll explain why. The 4-2 with the problems that we've had, the 4-2-3-1 makes the most sense because our players, with the players that we've got now, have naturally transitioned into that formation. Let's start with the double pivot. Fabinho has been left on his own a lot of the times because Milner, Henderson, or any other else are going and attacking, and Fabinho's been left on his own to do how many people's jobs, and he looks tired on his feet. If you have Thiago or Arthur or anybody else next to him that can help with the workload, you see better performances for Fabinho. Also, it allows Trent and Robertson to go up because you have two people staying back and actually covering the positions when Trent and Rob will go up. Also with the number 10. Now, everybody says that Firmino's finished as a striker, but he's got the technical ability for a number 10. But also, it can help Carvalho, especially Carvalho, because I believe he's not really a number 8, he's a number 10. And you can see the best of him in a number 10 position. But the big issue is our front line, why they're not scoring. Now, there's actually been stats proving that Salah there's been a change in system for Salah. He's more of a creator now than a goal scorer. Now, there's a mad stat that Salah's created like 28% of our chances, which is actually very high.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just the rest of the guys are not converting those chances. Stop putting Salah like a touchline winger and just put him as an inside forward, nearer to the goal.
No, because I literally just about to say that the situation that Liverpool are in right now does it make sense for Salah to be more of a creator? I think it makes sense that creates for him because he's the best finisher in this team.
Exactly.
Can I quickly come out? Because I just want to interrupt a little bit because the reason that Salah has to go out so wide is because Trent is coming inside so much. So, and because of this new tactic that Klopp has decided to come up with this season, that Trent is now central midfielder pretty much. So he decides to cut in, which means that there's no more. He's taking Salah away from a lot of Salah space instead of what Klopp used to do, which was make Trent overlap. Now Trent is underlapping, and that's causing Salah problems. Now he has to play more on the touchline. So the reality is.
I agree with that. I feel like, especially with the 4-2-3-1 formation, it doesn't allow Trent to get into the midfield because we already got two people there anyway.
So when you say 4-3-1, so you're saying Salah as a striker?
No, I'm saying Salah as the.
Because you're saying Darwin as a striker, but Salah are still out wide right.
What it allows Salah to do is, if he wants to be an inside forward, he can, and if he wants to be a touchline winger, he can, and that's also the same for Diaz as well. But the main thing is Nunes. Now we all know Nunes. I've been very vocal about it. Technical ability might not be there, but Nunes is an out-and-out striker. He's a traditional striker.
Yeah,
that formation can allow him to have his strengths. He doesn't have to do much of the build-up play because Firmino or Carvalho or Elliott is there and Salah and Diaz is there. All he just has to do is go out and just be the striker that he is, and also allows Firmino, Diaz, and Salah to play off him as the striker. So because
I want to ask you to go for it.
No, I was just gonna say that I wanted to explain the formation change and what we should go to. I've heard 5 at the back, and I said to myself, "What kind of rubbish is that? What kind of rubbish is that?" But
Samuel, is it really that you need 4-2-3-1, or do you need 4-4-3?
Also, no, Sam, don't even respond to that crap. That's a Todd Boehly joke. Don't even respond to that crap. So Sam, would you have preferred to face Wolves or Ajax after that Napoli game? First game back, would you have preferred the first game back after that Napoli game to be Ajax or Wolves?
I prefer to play Ajax mainly because of Ajax gives us a little bit more space, Wolves don't. And we all know Liverpool's problem is that we can't really break down low block teams.
Okay, you say that now. People can say away tax, Napoli are really good at home. Napoli attacked for the entire game and gave you as much space as you wanted. So is this more of like, well, give us space at Anfield rather than space away from home?
I mean, yeah, at Anfield, the crowd would not allow that. That performance where people were generally walking, like they were generally walking. It looked like they gave up.
And see, Sam, I'm glad that you and Mikey here because we have to have a real Trent conversation, bro. Because there was a lot of pressure that says, "Oh, Trent's the best rapper in the world," and bro, you just said the balls were walking.
Bro, that Champions
was walking.
Final finished him. Did he finish him in that final?
Yeah.
No, because you have a conundrum. The conundrum is people now know they now have like a resume on Trent. They now know that no, go for him, get at him, because we now know his defensive deficiencies. So when we now get at him and you now play towards his side, you now play balls towards him, we don't know that his defensive awareness ain't great. So if is it Schroeder that's the Ajax manager and so forth? If I'm that boy, I am making plans for who's your boy? For your boy, Kudos. I say Kudos. You play on the left. I don't know whether that's what he plays. I say, bro, you go onto the left and for 90 minutes you stick to Trent.
Yeah,
and I say for Ajax, get all those balls to that boy.
They have Bergwijn on the left. That's the problem.
No, but Mike, I say switch it.
No. HH, they don't need to switch it.
Right.
They don't need to switch it.
And Kudos is...
No, bro, from what I've seen for that Kudos kid, If I'm Trent, I would have more
No.
nightmares about this Kudos kid than freaking
Bergwijn is a good
Bergwijn.
option.
No. HH, you see.
I don't need a good option, man. I need someone to cook your boy. So that's what I'm saying, man. What I'm saying. So okay, look, Sam, because I want also comment to Mike.
Yeah.
Talk to me about Trent. Just like, what's your, because there's been many debates that defensively this guy is lacking. Klopp, what is he saying to him? Is he coaching? Is Klopp even hard on him? Has Klopp even sort of chastised him for being better defensively? What do you do with Trent? Because we understand what he brings offensively, but he said what he brings offensively. If you're just spamming crosses in and so forth aimlessly, there's no point. You have to put the balls in with intent. So if this guy isn't providing anything for you offensively, and we know how much he's a liability defensively, and in the UCL you have guys at the elite level, Sam, what do you do?
Listen, it's partly on Klopp because of what he tells Trent to do, but it's also on Trent himself because, as I said, the Napoli game, you cannot defend that. He literally gave up on a lot of attacks that Napoli had, and it's just like, what are you doing? But this is why I said the formation change, because early in the years when Trent was like considered like the best in the world in his position, who was the one that was always covering Trent?
Henderson.
Boom.
Henderson. And that worked well. That's why I want a 4-2-3-1. So Fabinho can cover him properly. And Trent can do what he does best.
Can Fabinho do that walk that Henderson puts in? Because see, we also talk about Henderson. Yes, he doesn't score high in the eye test. Yes, he promotes Brexit. But one thing you always gave for Henderson at his peak, so 2018, 2019, that guy worked hard. And that guy did a lot of defensive work.
I mean, the thing is with Fabinho, and the reason that he looks tired and he looks like his legs are almost going, but it's the fact that he's doing too many jobs in that midfield, where you saw that Milner was the highest midfielder, higher than Elliott in the attacking third. We're playing Milner in a advanced number 8 in 2020. Come on now, like that can't happen. Klopp needs to tell one of the midfielders, listen, sit back with Fabinho and help him out. That will lessen Fabinho's jobs and you'll have more energy to cover Trent's side. And then the other midfielder will cover Robertson's side. That's probably it for me. But with Trent, of course, his defensive abilities, Trent can defend because I've seen him with one-on-one defending, but his intelligence of reading the, like Matip. He is brilliant in reading the play. Brilliant and just knowing where the ball is going to go. Trent doesn't have any of that. He reacts to things so late. And that is it's annoying. And that's why, yes, there's many things of the build-up because I do blame Robertson for that Champions League goal that happened. But Trent, you didn't look behind you. And this has happened many times. But what I do feel like is that Klopp needs to change the system, as I said in the beginning, and then you will see a lot more from what we used to have before. But yeah,
Mike. So Sam has said that 4-2-3-1 for formation change, and I think he believes that is what will help Liverpool. Do you agree? Coming into this Ajax game on Tuesday, that a formation change is what is needed after that shakedown in Naples.
I can't lie, HH. I have no confidence heading into this game. The only hope I have is that it's at Anfield. If this was at the Johan Cruyff Arena, it would be an automatic L.
No, that's worse. It's worse that it's at Anfield.
No. We are terrible
That's
away from home.
See, but it's a weird thing. It's sort of weird. Like Ajax are not really bad at home. Liverpool are bad away.
Yeah, but I mean, look at the way Liverpool have had this season.
No, but Mike, let's just be real. I think you're right. I think you would have preferred to have this at Anfield than playing away from home. Even if Ajax aren't great at home, this is the next best thing because Liverpool away, it's
it's not looking the greatest. But I agree with everything Sam said that we need a formation change. But the problem is I don't see Klopp doing it. He's just such a stubborn man. He will keep going the same way. 4-3-3. Harvey Elliott on the right, Thiago on the left, Fabinho CDM. Honestly, I would drop Trent. I'm sorry, that performance in Napoli, it's just abysmal. And the attitude is just abysmal. If you're going to have that sort of attitude I hope Klopp is strong enough to say, you're going to sit down and we're going to play Joe Gomez at right back. That's what I would do.
Do you think he drops Trent?
I don't know, because you know what's even crazier? Trent played the full 90. He played the full 90 even after that first half performance. Joe Gomez got hooked off the first half. Trent stayed on for the whole second half. I don't know if that was just a learning curve for Trent or what, but my God, I really don't have any confidence.
Tsimikas?
No, our second right back is Calvin Ramsey, and he hasn't even trained or done anything this season.
Wow.
As one Liverpool fan says, he's a hologram.
Okay, but see, Anson, this is how screwed they are. It's either Trent or James, and I don't mean James Bond. I mean the other James.
Hannes Milner.
Yeah, I mean,
look,
it doesn't mean Reece James either.
No, definitely not Reece James.
No.
Look, this Ajax team were phenomenal. Watching them against Rangers last week, my God, they tore them apart. The front three with their movement, Kudus now with the false 9, because Kudus wasn't playing at all in the first, I think, 5 games, but ever since Alfred Schroeder moved into the striker position, he has been an absolute gem at the moment. So, got a shout out to Kudus. I don't know. The only way we can win this game is if we target. If Salah cannot have a good game against Daley Blind at left back, I don't know what to say about Salah anymore. Seriously. You're getting stopped by Mikolenko. You're getting stopped by Mario Rui or Oliveira, who was for Napoli. If you cannot get past Daley Blind at his age at left back, I don't know what to say about Salah. He has to have a good game.
But you know what? What's that?
He's always going to get doubled up on, always. So Salah will never have space.
That's the thing as well, because then they have 2 good center backs in Calvin Bassey and Timber, and they've been really good so far.
Apparently, Bassey is out for the game. That's what the streets are saying.
That's gonna be a big miss then for Ajax. That's a plus for Liverpool.
With what Osasuna said, he always gets doubled, and that's the thing. It doesn't help with the system change with Salah. If you're going to be a touchline winner, or if Klopp wants him to be a touchline winner, and he's going to get doubled, he's going to be ineffective for most of the game, which is a problem.
Yeah, that is a big problem.
No, but again, this is why people keep saying money. I know Liverpool fans don't like to say it. It's a very simple basketball thing that happens in basketball. When a guy gets doubled up, someone's free. But obviously in basketball, it's a lot more apparent because there's so few guys. So once you now have 2 guys on one guy, that star player dishes it out to a guy and he's fully free. So that guy who's free, you now have more space to now say what's up. But if you have a guy doubling up on Salah, that means that one of the attacker has a lot more space. So now it means that the other guys other than Salah, you now have to step up. Now let's be real. Diaz has stepped up. I think Firmino has fallen off, and I'm not sold on Charles Darwin, bro. So I think the issues, apart from Diaz, the other attacking players just don't look great. So there's so much more pressure on Salah to now really execute and say what's up. And if you're Ajax, you're like, bro, if you just focus on this guy, there's only so much Diaz can do against us. There's only so much he can do because Diaz can't hurt us as much as Salah can. So if you're Ajax, leave Diaz in an ISO situation. Maybe he'll get a goal, not more than a goal.
So this is why I say, sorry, I want to let Michael talk, but this is why I say, you can't play Firmino as a striker because it's not going to what he doesn't even have the shot power for it. Like, you have to play him as a cam. Help Salah out a little bit. Like, help him out a little bit when he gets doubled up.
He doesn't look when he shoots.
Yeah, that one.
Wait. Who doesn't look when he shoots?
Firmino.
Oh yeah.
He doesn't look finish.
Okay, wait, look. So Osuna talks to me like from the Ajax point of view, and what's the one that comes to Rob? Now, true, Ajax are much better away from home than they are at home. But if you're Ajax right now, you
smell blood? You smell blood. This is the worst game for Liverpool. The worst possible game that Liverpool could have ever had after this Napoli game. They needed that Wolves game. They needed a win because at least against Wolves will sit back. And the worst case scenario is they get a 0-0. That's the worst case scenario. The worst case scenario is Ajax come to Anfield and destroy you. And if Ajax comes to Anfield, because Ajax doesn't give a fuck. Ajax is the one team, because Ajax moves a bit like Madrid. Ajax doesn't give a fuck who they're playing at. They're like, you're playing at home. I don't care. They struggle more at their house. So they can really just play their football and they can just get into their groove, it's very difficult to stop them. And if you're a team that's not focused and is having defensive issues, you're going to get smoked and clowned, which is worrying. Because if Liverpool gets smoked 3-4-0 at home in the Champions League on game week 2, these players Klopp could lose the dressing room. There's a genuine chance Klopp loses the dressing room.
Osuna, now you've hit that's the point I wanted to go, and I think that's what I wanted to say. I believe this could be probably the most pivotal game for Liverpool, not only in the UCL but of their season, because of how vulnerable they are, because of how many questions people are asking, not of the team but of Klopp as well, and this being in their fortress, and the fact that Newcastle probably should have gotten a draw in that game, and now that fortress looks to be going away. If Ajax beat them in a specific manner, this could completely derail the entire season. That's how important this game is. That's how important this game is.
I don't even think it's about the manner, because if you look at the Champions League group, if they lose and Napoli beat Rangers,
No, Kenny. I'm talking psychological. See, I'm going into sports science right now. Okay, if they lose, of course it's horrible for the group, but I'm talking big picture here. If Ajax go there, outplay them and just totally beat them, and Liverpool play badly again, psychologically, oh my gosh, our fortress is now gone, and now suddenly the seeds of doubt will now start to creep in, and that could just completely derail
the seeds of doubt are already crept in.
No, because it's like the best thing for Liverpool would have been Wolves sit back, beat them, gain some confidence, gain some home confidence going. Now, the only memory now have is of what happened in Napoli. Now, who knows? The advice could happen of like, okay, maybe we needed just a few more days just to reset, refresh ourselves, and so forth. And maybe the longer rest may help them on Tuesday. But my thing though is, because you don't have that buffer of, okay, we're now coming off the back of a win at home, then there's a huge amount of pressure on that game. And as I said, bro, Ajax have nothing to lose. They're not expected to come through this group. They're seen as like the third best team behind Napoli and Liverpool. So Ajax can just come in there and play with no pressure. Liverpool are on crazy amounts of pressure in this game. Rob, talk to me. So Rob, come to me. One more thing.
Because Ajax also this season, they've won every single game they've played. And by big margins. Every single game is at least 4-0. And so that means they're not conceding a lot of goals, which is because their defense is actually very solid. Ever since a certain Dutch fraud left them in 2019, their defense has been very solid. They've conceded less than 20 goals in the league season. And so the reality is that Liverpool attack, which is not functioning, could go up against a solid defense. And that Liverpool defense, which is troublesome, we could see Berghuis and Bergwijn completely dribble them out. So it's worrying. I'm very worried.
Rob, talk to me, man. How confident should Ajax be?
They should be confident because they have a really good team, although their goalkeepers are maybe a bit questionable because they're very old. But other than that, Ajax have a very good team, and Bergwijn is very fast and very good, so he could exploit Trent, for example, very well. But saying that Liverpool will have I don't think they will have easily beaten Wolves, for example, because Wolves are still a very good team, and they have two new strikers now. So I think that regardless of they played Wolves or Ajax right now, it would have been very difficult for Liverpool.
So God's feeling, Liverpool or Ajax on Tuesday, God's feeling. Keep in mind that's obviously the EPL games being cancelled.
Well, I think that Ajax should win this because the
win
morale
at Anfield.
Yes, because the morale at Liverpool is very low. Bergwijn is very good. He could exploit Alexander-Arnold's weaknesses. Like Ajax are not a bad team, and they've been playing pretty well this season.
AJ, do you want to talk about this?
Oh. Wait, yeah, sure, okay. Let me come to Mike and then I'll come to using my mic.
I just want to say something. Thank God Thiago is back, because at least we have maybe some control in the midfield and some tech, because I've been watching Henderson and Milner for the whole season. There's no tech in that, man. I need some peri-peri sauce with Thiago right now, because all I've had is just bangers and mash, and I don't want bangers and mash. I need peri-peri sauce. And if we cannot score past Bosver, who is a 37-year-old gray-haired man-bun goalkeeper, I'm gonna be done.
Respect.
That guy's a
have you looked at Bosver? This guy's a terrible goalkeeper, but yet if we cannot score past him, I'm gonna be done with this team, and I'm already done.
I mean, okay. So before I continue, man, I think it'll be too crazy to see Liverpool lose. I'm feeling like a draw. I'm feeling like an entertaining 2-2 draw. I think it is, bro. It will be basically. I think Twitter will melt down in Liverpool lose. I just think it will be too much to expect Ajax to go to Anfield, and as bad as Liverpool are, I just think that's too extreme. Zima, talk to me.
If Liverpool lose, we're gonna go to the Europa League.
I'll start booking my tickets for Moldova and Cyprus.
Probably.
Zima, talk to me.
It's real, man.
Save those United tickets,
bro. You know what's their biggest problem? I feel like that. I feel like Liverpool is gonna have to deal with. You're facing a flexible front line, bro. If you've watched them in the last game in the Champions League, they're so flexible. They're malleable. They can be anywhere on the pitch, and it just seems like it just seems natural to them. And I feel like it's not only Trent. People think Trent is going to be the target, bro. Van Dijk might also be the target because let's keep it real. Because you're not dealing with like only one striker, one number 9 that they're known to use. You're dealing with a guy, and kudos who can shift to the middle of the park as well as progress in flanking.
That movement is going to be crazy.
So keeping track of him is going to be interesting. While with Trent, I don't think. Listen, this is more than that. It's not only that Trent doesn't have defensive awareness; he's not trying, bro. Look at that Napoli goal. That was him.
Yeah, he was standing.
I've been saying that he looks like he's given up.
That's.
But see, here's my thing though. Yes, you can go on Trent and Soft and everything, but if a 28-year-old is doing that crazy, but if a young guy is doing that, yes, you should still try harder. I'm looking at them as the manager.
Yeah,
because that's on the manager to be like and that's why I say for Klopp is way too protective. I don't see Klopp as a guy who can, let's say, drop a player if he doesn't try hard or bring it down. I think Klopp is very much like hive mentality, and is not ruthless enough. Which is why he doesn't have the balls, but like, you know what, Trent, I'm gonna drop you.
But the thing is that if you drop in, you lose what it can do for you offensively as well. So that's the dilemma.
What's he been doing offensively?
What
has he been doing offensively?
Bro, right now. But you know that the guy is probably their best creator. So
Kenny, what has he been doing offensively recently? Don't talk to me about last year. Out of rights now.
Statistically, Salah has actually been our best creator.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So don't talk about last year. Talk to me about now. Sorry,
yeah, my thing is like this whole Trent thing. This whole like he's not defensive. He's never been that, but now it's just to the point where he's not even tracking back, bro. See, look at that Napoli goal.
But remember the points
going forward.
But the points that Mike made was, I think he's always been like this, but the reason why we didn't ever do it was because Henderson always used to cover for him. So nothing has changed. He's always been like this, but it wasn't apparent that he wasn't trying or never tried, because don't worry, man, Henderson's going to do the work for me. It's fine, because Henderson's going to help me while I just do my tackle. But now that Henderson doesn't have the legs anymore, you now have to do some real defending, and now we're not seeing how much he's exposed.
And let's be honest, man. If I don't know how fit Thiago is going to be, because that midfield is going to get get destroyed,
start,
bro.
Man. He's probably going to start.
Yeah, because he has to, bro. This game, you're playing against a possession-based team, and of course they're gonna dominate you in the middle of the park, and they're gonna dominate you at every single place they can get the ball. And I just feel like, you know what, man, you got to give credit to Alfred, man, more than a Butler, bro. Alfred is really showing himself up, man. HH, I remember you saying this guy should be a permanent manager. Now he got an Ajax job, man. He's really doing really well, and it seems like he's getting the best out of players.
After losing 2 key players, Lisandro Martinez and Anthony, man. Yeah.
So good to him, man. It's good.
Wait. Quick thing. Is this Kudus' first season? Like when did he first come?
He's been there for 3 seasons, but he's had a lot of injuries and just not a starting spot. Yeah.
So when do we start? So when do we start questioning Klopp? Let's say they don't get out of this group. Is that
we've already been questioning Klopp? We've already had.
No, I'm like talking as like like not like the when he brings in players, how his transfer business and all that. I'm talking about like as a manager. Like if he does not get out of this group, is his job under scrutiny?
No. We've been already questioning him as a manager, like his stubbornness and loyalty to certain players. Like keep on playing Henderson and Milner when clearly their legs are gone, instead of playing other people. Like,
but I mean, everybody's saying, "Oh, these players are not trying anymore." Like Salah definitely isn't trying anymore. Trent Alexander-Arnold.
No. Salah is actually trying. He's actually trying, but it's the system change that Klopp. Yes, we're blaming Klopp, that he's trying to implement that is not working. So yeah, we are giving Klopp a little bit of stick, but it's just
Do you guys think you guys sack Klopp if he goes to Europa League with Liverpool this season? Or no?
Nah.
Wait,
hold on. Let me take some dubes. Shout out to your boy Taku. Thank you for the dub, Taku. This is a shout out to you and the streets for wishing me happy birthday. Please, HH, don't jinx us. Bayern 5-1. I beg. Look, we'll get it. It's not a jinx, but I'm gonna talk. I'm gonna give my view, man. But shout out to you, Taku, man. Alps. I don't believe in jinx. I believe in God. Okay, that's fair. Thank you, Alps. I like Dybala. Phenomenal player to watch. But after having to listen to Osasuna's cringe jokes, I absolutely despise him now. Oh, come on, Alps.
Bro, this guy Alps, we cringe at this guy's dubs all the time. Why is this guy talking about cringe?
Alps,
what is
Alps,
this?
your dubs are very cringe as well, and your face is cringe, and your club is cringe as well. I'm not going to say that's you dumb loser, man. Okay. Big fan. Here, thoughts on Martial interview. What's freaking Martial interview? And you're trying to make me say that name, you stupid man. Half hope's not okay. Half hope. Last time HH did a prediction, Barca held 8 pieces. # jinx.
That is
relax.
No, these are facts.
There's no
jinx.
You're either good enough or not. Thank you. Guys, the jinx is all in the mind. If you're that dude, you the jinx never affects you.
No.
Of course, the jinx affects you.
No, I started believing it when you started speaking on Harry Kane.
Sam.
These
are facts.
Juventus one today was crazy.
Too, man.
No, Sam, I've been trying to jinx Cristiano for the last 3, 4, 5 years.
You jinx Benzema.
Goals. No.
You jinx
guys,
Benzema.
Okay, guys, all jokes apart. If you're good enough, the jinx shouldn't affect you. It shouldn't affect you. Because there are guys who have tried to jinx, and I think I tried to jinx Messi sometimes, but I didn't jinx him. So, LC, Bayern 4, Barca 1, bets on it, it's done. Casey, your Bournemouth trash reverse jinx ain't going to work. I know. Casey, you're the one. You told me in a DM that Barca winning the treble this season. That's what you told me. So I'm waiting for that. Dr. J, shout out to Dr. J, man. From a brother to another, please don't predict a Barca win. This is what you do every time, and Barca get destroyed. HH on my knees begging. Dr. J, just hang on tight, and you'll maybe I'll predict a Bayern win. Maybe you'll see. Fires at Z. Got a feeling we'll beat Ajax, to be honest. Drop Tar and Fab. Do you agree on dropping Fabinho?
No. Is this guy on drugs?
Who's gonna?
Wait, what?
Yeah, then who do you play in place of
what,
Fabinho?
Milner?
Come on,
bro. This guy.
Alps, Liverpool are going to smack Ajax. Thiago is back. Okay, does anyone here feel that despite everything we've said, Liverpool actually just turn on the Anfield performance and actually just destroy Ajax?
No.
That doesn't work like that.
No, wait. See, guys.
Yeah, it's not going to be a smash.
Ajax, we know how Ajax play, and we know how open and attacking they are. You know, these guys are plan A merchants. If Liverpool, someone just turn it on, given the space that Ajax will give them, Liverpool are at home, it's feasible. You can't say it's not feasible.
It wouldn't smash them. It would be a 2-1 or 1-0
I feel like Ajax going to score as well.
Okay.
Why have they turned it on?
Ajax lose 4-0. Watch. Stop hyping them every season. Look, man. Look.
This is
it's true.
Ajax. It's because of Liverpool.
Simar Singh. Interesting how Liverpool and Klopp has not been criticized more for their form. If it was City or another club, no way they would be getting a free pass. From everything, bro. No. Forget this channel. When you just look at social media and everything, people are. That's Napoli loss. Guys are like, okay, no, something is wrong here. Because the thing about that Napoli loss was, it wasn't in a vacuum. Liverpool have only played well in one game, and that was Bournemouth. Every other game Liverpool have played, they've not looked good. So Liverpool have not played well in any EPL game apart from Bournemouth. So after Napoli, we're like, oh no. And that's the question. Does Klopp know how to rebuild a team? He knows how to build a team. Does he know how to rebuild a team? He didn't have to rebuild Dortmund after he left. Now he has to rebuild a new team, but he keeps relying on Milner. He's still pushing Henderson and so forth. Does he know how to rebuild a team? That's the thing.
Tommy T is gonna come in and rebuild just like he always does.
Fires C. Nunes is going to become a Werner. Any advice, HH? If he's going to be your Werner, God help you. That's what I say. God help you. Alps. Liverpool are going to win, and we will say, "Are Liverpool back?" Oh Lord.
No, we won't.
We won't.
Matip has been our best defender since last season.
No, that's Konate.
This is facts.
I thought it was Konate.
Okay. Sam, prediction. God's prediction for Tuesday. Liverpool, Ajax.
I'm not gonna lie, and this is not even a rejoice drinks. I'm actually so low right now on this team, like 2-1 Ajax.
Oh my God, Mike.
2-2. That's because it's Anfield.
I'm with Mike. I'm saying I'm feeling a 2-2. I'm feeling a 2-2.
If Ajax score the first goal, it's done. It's over then. It's an L.
What's it called? So, anyone else thoughts on Liverpool Ajax before we talk about the legit champs?
You want predictions from us?
Okay. What's the prediction? Liverpool Ajax prediction.
Well, not for me. You don't want my prediction.
Okay. Rob, prediction. Liverpool Ajax.
2-1 Ajax, I will say.
God damn. Juve fan. Liverpool Ajax prediction.
I don't want to create unnecessary drama for this one. I mean, Liverpool will win because it's Ajax. Come on, it's Holland. So I say a 2-1 for Liverpool. They will win.
Okay.
Thiago is playing. Like, everything is right.
Okay. Osman, prediction. Liverpool Ajax.
3-0 Ajax.
What?
Okay, that was my prediction, but I didn't want to say it.
Okay, come on.
Nah,
let's not
guys, you guys,
That's
come on,
close
you
to
guys.
mine. It was 3-1.
I was about to say that too.
Guys, you guys are such reactionary merchants. Ajax are not scoring 3 goals at Anfield. Basically,
They could score more.
No, they won't. See, you guys, you don't know how to do that football thing. See, you guys do not. I get everyone is high. Liverpool are down. Ajax ain't scoring 3 Gs. If Ajax win, I do agree.
Did you see Ajax scoring 4 Gs against Madrid in 2019?
Yes.
No, you didn't.
Post Zidane tax. Yes. And also, Osuna, was Bernabeu as much a fortress as Liverpool and Anfield has been under Klopp? No. That's yeah.
And Real Madrid were better away from home than at home at that time.
It's detailed.
Yeah, man. Guys, let's Kenny, is a mic walk in there?
Yeah, we here.
Complicated Chelsea fan is a mic walk in there. So guys, streets, excuse me, but I'm going to be speaking fluent CL. If you can't understand what we're saying, feel free to use Google Translate in case you're having trouble with the language we're saying. So fluent CL is now going to be spoken from now. Let me say this. This is bittersweet, but it's more sweet than bitter. Tough for Potter's first game to be against a good Fulham side away from home with only a day or two with the team. That's tough. But your first game now is a must-win game. See, that Fulham game isn't must-win. Like, we're still very early on into the season, but you want to start off well, and it's maybe too soon. But the issue right now is your first game is against probably the third best team in the group at home after you've lost your opening game. So this is a must-win. Chelsea draw this game. Chelsea loses game, they're screwed. If Chelsea lose on Wednesday, they are screwed. So this is still a tough game. But if you had to choose, Potter would have preferred this. Because it's like, at least I have a few more days with this team to think about a first 11 and really do as much training as I can before what is a very crucial game on Wednesday. This Wednesday is going to be super interesting because it's a must-win, and I have no idea what lineup Potter is going to take, because we know that Potter is going to be very different from Tuchel, and that lineup is going to be very key. So if you're Red Bull Salzburg, you smell blood, Because if you're Red Bull Salzburg, you know you could be facing two kinds of Chelseas: manager bounce Chelsea or readjustments. So we all know that manager bounce first game, people try hard, zest, new energy, boom. But the advice could be, wow, this is radically different from the last year or two we've had of Lenny Tuchel. So it's going to take, so those first 12, 15 minutes, it's going to take a while for us to now truly execute these plans that we've only had, 3 or 4 days to execute, as opposed to the 2 years we've had under Tuchel. So in those opening minutes, Salzburg could be like, bro, let's really get these guys out while they're now being accustomed to this new Potter way of thinking. I'll be real with you. I have no idea how it's going to go on Wednesday. I have no idea. I don't know how the team is like. I don't know what lineup Potter is going to pick. I don't know who's going to impress him. I don't know what kind of strategy he's going to go for. I don't know where things are at. But before I come to Kenny, I am slightly leaning towards manager bounce. I'm slightly more leaning towards it's a home game. The crowd is going to be rapturous. It's something new. It's something refreshing. So hopefully that's refreshing energy may be a plus for Pulisic, maybe a plus for Ziyech, and maybe they will play with a lot more life and belief than they played under Tuchel, where they lost their way. So that's where I'm at. Let's hope for a manager bounce, but at the same time, I'm like, who the hell knows what kind of lineup this guy is going to pick? He may pick the same lineup, or he may just pick something completely and totally new. Kenny, where were you at, man?
So yeah, like even no one knows. Like even Salzburg, I think it's going to be tough for them because obviously it's not Tuchel anymore. So even they probably don't even know how we're going to line up, how we're going to play. But yeah, obviously I think everyone's fit. I think Kante is back as well. So I think he has. I don't think we'll have any injury. So he's going to have a fully fit team to choose from. And yeah, obviously for me, yeah, the beginning of the game is going to be very important. And I'm happy we're at home because if we had to go away, it would have been even tougher.
Much tougher.
And it's his first game in Champions League as well. So yeah, for me, the beginning of the game is going to impact. Like if we start well, I can see us like getting a dub. But if we concede, like especially if we concede like in the first 15, 20. I can see the crowd as well. I don't know if they might be.
I mean, do you feel that he's going to maybe bring back in Pulisic or something? I mean, what kind of lineup are you feeling?
Honestly, I don't know if he's going to go from something different from Tuchel or if he's going to like play the same players.
He plays a back three. People say that he plays back three. I think he plays back three at Brighton. I think.
Yeah, no, yeah, he does. Most of the time, he did play back four as well. Yeah, but the thing is, I don't know if he's gonna. I don't know if he's gonna change the players. I don't know the players he's gonna like. I don't know if he's gonna like a.
That's the thing. I have no idea who's gonna pick.
Yeah, like we really don't have. That's what I'm saying. Like the first couple minutes for me is gonna.
That's gonna be very good.
Yeah, we'll have to start the game very.
Because I think if Chelsea starts really bright and so forth, then maybe. But if Chelsea they're just trying to figure themselves out, then it's gonna be like, all right, what's gonna happen? Because it's like, and this is why Chelsea could be really screwed. Because bro, I don't want to touch that Bournemouth Europa League. But if Chelsea were to lose, how do you blame Potter? It's like, bro, this is my first freaking game, So, but Chelsea have to win this game. They have to win this game. Complicated Chelsea fan, talk to me, man.
HH.
Yes,
I may have to change my name to Chelsea fan because, and for a long time now, I'm actually excited for this game. HH.
Excited? Why? Are you a Harry Potter fan? Why you read the books? You like the
No, it's because for a long time I've been watching this Haram football. HH, and now because of a new manager, I'm excited because I don't know what formation he's going to use. I don't know what players he's going to use. So
no. You didn't know which formation Tuchel was going to use every game.
Hold up. I don't know whether excited is the right word. Now, maybe you are like intrigued or curious.
No,
how can you be excited when what if it's some weird trash that makes no sense and we lose 4-0? You can't be excited when you don't know what you're going to get. How can you be excited?
Because HH, haven't you been watching Tuchel ball? This is a new manager. He can be playing good football on Wednesday. You don't know. That's why I'm excited.
Yeah, but the thing is that the 1 week is like I don't know if it's going to be enough for him to implement really his
too big of a change.
His game plan. Yeah.
Okay, so Zeman, what do you from the outside in, man? What do you view on this whole Potter thing, man? And Zeman, be respectful. We beat your ass in 2012, so be very respectful.
Yeah, man. Listen, man. I think he's a magical manager. I think what he's done
Zeman,
at
grow
Brighton
up,
is
man.
really
Grow
good.
up.
I think what he's done at Brighton and Hogwarts is really impressive. But I'll say this, man. I think he has all the capabilities.
We have to chill with these jokes, man. I'm gonna start booking guys for any of this Harry Potter, any wizardry or things about wands or dragons, man. So continue.
No, it's okay, man. He's the chosen one after all. But the thing about this dude is, listen, you said that you wanted entertainment, right? This guy,
Yes. Zeman, I need that. Zeman, I need Salini. Zeman, I need Salini. Zeman, if you're the third biggest club in the world, if you're a 4-time UCL winner, there's a higher brand of football that you demand and you need.
Zeman, where did your extra two come from?
Royalty.
Yeah, this is a changed HH, man. Like Tuchel changed them, which is like impressive by Tuchel. But the thing is, I feel like first of all, it's gonna take time for him because he is reliant on players understanding their positions.
Zeman, when you say it takes time, does this mean that Chelsea could be in the Europa League and unfinished third? Zeman, I ain't having that.
First game, I feel like you guys have enough quality just to beat them, just based on the quality you have. But then again, it depends on how well these players are able to understand their position, because he's all about being at the right place at the right time, and I just feel like it's going to take time for your team to adapt to that. Now, the good thing is, Potter was able to get the best out of a team with not that much money. So imagine if he had quality, and it might take time. It might take time. I don't think it's going to be. You're probably going to see it in spurts, but you're not going to see like a complete 90 minutes of his style. You're going to see them revert back to Tuchel ball. You're going to see a couple moments like that. But I think you guys have more than enough quality, especially with Conte coming back. That's a huge dub for you guys, considering that you guys don't have that much midfielders that are mobile. But then again, he's injury prone, so it should be good enough, man.
Also, man, what faith do you have in the legit champs, man? First game for your boy Potter. How worried should I be?
I mean, HH, I just want to give you a reminder. You have a manager called Graham Potter.
Potter.
You have Mr. Graham Potter with his best friend, Ronald Gallagher Weasley. With also Hermione Granger playing at right back.
No.
Hermione Granger at left back.
If Chelsea starts playing top football and everything, all of you guys will look stupid, especially you and Zeman and all of your haters, because all of the jokes and so forth. So pray that Chelsea lose on Wednesday. Just pray that we lose so you can get all your jokes, because if we don't, you're gonna look real stupid, bro.
No, Albus
real stupid.
Albus Dumbledore Silva is looking a bit funny right now.
And that's for all of you bombs in the streets. All you bombs in the streets, pray that Chelsea lose on Wednesday, because if they don't, all of you losers in the streets with your bombers, crap teams, are going to look real stupid. Continue, Suna, man.
Yeah, so he basically has all of Hogwarts now fully recruited. He decided it's like the first year, right? He was at the Dudleys.
Also, I need a dub on Wednesday. Also, how do we get the dub on Wednesday? Also, how do we get the dub on Wednesday? Also, I need a dub because also, I'm not. Also, look at me. Do I look like a Europa League guy? Also, everyone knows in the streets. You know me. I'm UCL royalty.
Bro, you were celebrating Hazard winning the Europa League like Nigeria was winning the World Cup.
I speak fluent UCL. I've always spoke fluent UCL. So Suna, I don't care what this is. See, guys, okay, let's talk real. Streets, let's talk real. Potter, I don't give it down. If you don't win on Wednesday, your job is on the line.
Come on,
Kenny, no, listen. Okay, see, I don't think you understand. I clown the Europa League. I mock it. Kenny, if Chelsea end up in the Europa League, Kenny, I can't have that. I can't have that, bro. Okay, Kenny.
There's a context, man.
No. There's no time for context. This is a UCL team. This team is UCL royalty. I'm not having that. Osasuna, do we get the
Yes.
dub on Wednesday?
The reality is, what does Chelsea's broomstick collection look like? Because they're gonna need those. Because we know what Harry Potter specializes in, and it's not football. So we're gonna need to see that broomstick collection. So, they have that Nimbus 2001 or whatever, because otherwise it's looking a bit fun for these guys. I don't think that Chelsea can do with a Quidditch manager.
Mike, how worried should I be for Wednesday?
I would be a little bit worried. Just a little bit. This is not a bad side, this RB Salzburg. Obviously, you got the...
Ignore that crap. Ignore that
Zoom
crap.
meeting
Ignore
cup,
that crap.
man.
Ignore that crap.
Exactly,
Zima, shut up.
Zoom
Zima,
meeting
shut up.
cup. You and the passwords. I would be worried of just two players on RB Salzburg. That's Okafor, the striker, because Šeško, who was rumored to go to Manchester United, he's actually just starting on the bench nowadays. And then the midfielder Capaldo, the Argentinian midfielder, he's a very good. But you
Mike, I get that, and with all respect to Okafor and so forth, Mike, this is the home of the defending UCL champs. This is the home of the four-time champs and so forth.
Four-time.
So
You say defending?
the legitimate champion.
When did
Legitimate
four-time?
champions.
When did four times
What was the
come?
other two times?
Mike, the legitimate.
He adds
The legitimate.
trophies.
Can I talk to Mike? Can I talk to Mike? So, Mike, four-time champs, legitimate defending champs. Mike, you can't. Mike, I need to hear Messi. I need to hear Neymar. I need to hear big names. These names shouldn't.
Don't worry, you got
fear
Mason Mount and Conor Gallagher.
badge.
Those are your big names.
Mike, this is you. Mike, this is Chelsea, man. Mike, this is UCL royalty. What are you talking about? So, Mike, how do I get the double Wednesday? Come on, Mike, let's talk real. Let's talk real, man. Let's talk real.
So HH, would you start Aubameyang? What would be your starting lineup? That's what I want to know. What would be your starting lineup?
Mike, man, look, man, Mike, you could. So, Mike, check this out. Check. I won't ride with a 4-3-3.
Wait, also so quiet.
Okay, Mike, I want to talk with a 4-3-3. You know, Mike.
That doesn't work.
Let me.
That doesn't work.
4-3-3. I said 4-3-3. I said 4-3-3. I said 4-3-3. I said 4-3-3.
You move it like a owner, man.
I said 4-3-3.
He's counting like
So I said so basically, 4-3-3. Obviously, hopefully Thiago will be fit. You ride in with your boy Koulibaly. Then right, Reece James left. Now I'm going to ride with Cucurella. As a 3. The cheek, the cove. Then give me no, hold on, Mike, give me a Verts. Mike, give me a Verts. Give me a Verts in that midfield. Mike, hold up. Mike, give me a Verts. So basically, that's my 3. Verts is the attacking midfielder because he's not played centrally. See, Mike, check this out. So the front 3, let me ride with an Oba as the striker. On the right, you know what, Mike? It's a new day. It's a new day. I'm gonna give Pulisic 45. Mike, I'm giving Pulisic 45. Check this out, Mike. Chill. Mike, relax. Just hold up, Mike. Just keep it Mike muted. Just relax. Don't just chill. I'm giving Pulisic like a 45. See what it is. What's up? And Sterling over there on the left. Mike, we're cooking. Mike, what do you say to that?
That sounds all good and well. You're gonna play 3-4-1-2. That's what's gonna happen. You're gonna play Cucurella left wing back. You're gonna play Reece James right wing back. I don't know how much Graham Potter has installed into this squad. You're probably gonna manage a bounce and win this game. To be honest, RB Salzburg.
No. Mike, we have to win. If he doesn't win, we're having questions about his legitimacy as Chelsea manager moving forward.
It's one game, man. It's one game.
I love how.
Hold up. If we lose our first two games, bro, no, Mike, he has to get through this group.
Bro, that's not his fault, man.
Wait, hold up. So So if he doesn't come through this group, he gets to keep his job?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
He signed a 5-year
We didn't say that. We didn't say that. We didn't say that. But losing 2 in a row,
He gets to keep his job, man.
No, but
he does.
That first
what
loss.
are you talking about, bro?
He's going to keep his job.
He's going to keep his job, bro. He's coming to a team that doesn't have his style of play you expected him to do. Listen, man, he's keeping his job, bro.
That first loss was not on him. I'm not going to blame him for the first loss.
You know that reports have already stated that if he doesn't make top 4, the board won't sack him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So if he makes it to 5th, it's all right, man. That's why I said, bro.
See, I love how
Oh my God,
Todd B knows the value of the Europa League.
Bro, you disrespect Arsenal, but you're about to be like, trusting him.
Nah.
That's the truth, though.
Nah. Let's not go there. Nah.
Yes, you are. You're gonna trust him like Arteta, man.
I love how
we might trust. We're not trusting him to 8. Nah.
I don't wanna go to Rob because I know Rob is gonna say something very disrespectful. So I know Rob. So Rob, I'm not gonna come to you. But I may come to you, but I don't want to come to you because I know Rob's going to say something that'll piss me off. So, Osman, am I being too harsh in saying that Potter's job should be reviewed if he doesn't get through this Champions League group?
I mean, I think it's a risk because at this point, if you lose this Champions League game, you're susceptible for playing Europa League. So maybe
Osman,
this is a throwaway season.
Can you not put that negative energy out into the world, please? Thank you, Pokario. Thank you.
I mean, if you lose to Salzburg, what hope do you have of finishing top 5?
Kenny, what's wrong with the club, man?
But the thing is that obviously, like, let's be real, like the way I love Tuchel, but the way it was going, we would have.
Of course, he had to be sacked. Yes, of course, he had to be sacked.
Yeah, that's the thing. So the thing is that
Kenny, why did your club hire Potter? Why didn't your club? Why didn't your club wait? Why did your club have to rush and hire Potter? Why?
Who did you want to take? Like, I don't want no Pochettino.
Potter is there because
he's one option.
No, Zidane's waiting for France.
So hold on, Sal. What are you saying, Sal? What are you saying?
No, I was just saying because you can't sack him. You can't say a manager is liable to being sacked after one game. The reason why Todd Boehly brought in Potter is because Todd Boehly is his guy, and Todd Boehly is bringing in a football philosophy that is totally different.
So Sal, maybe I wasn't clear, but I'll try and say it's clearer. I don't do Europa. Do you understand?
Yes, you do. You got 2 of them.
You understand? So do you get what I'm saying? I don't do Europa. This jersey has a UCL icon on it. I'm a UCL merchant. I speak fluent UCL. Sal, I don't do Europa. So Sal, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. He has to go through. He has to come to this group, which means that you've got to win on Wednesday. So I'm asking this bomb-ass panel, how do Chelsea give me a dub on Wednesday?
They don't.
I don't think they are.
You might have been negative, man.
Be honest.
You know what's funny about Chelsea?
Realistic that you're expecting a manager who hasn't even played a game yet, who has to put his football style of
play. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. You have to win. I don't give a damn. You have to win. Mike, what are you saying?
No, it's funny because you say that Chelsea are UCL royalty. Well, I think you're also Europa League royalty because you have the same amount of Champions Leagues. Yeah, you have 2 Europa League titles and 2 Champions League titles. So actually, Chelsea might be Europa League royalty.
They have more than us.
I
don't know. You Barca fan last year when you were.
I'm counting always on that 09. I'm counting always on 09.
League heritage like Chelsea.
Yeah, nah, but you guys went there. You guys lost last year. I don't want to hear about you guys. At least win the competition.
What's it called? All right, Rob, please be respectful and realize that I'm in a very emotional state. Talk to me about Wednesday, and Rob, and keep in mind, be respectful. Thank you.
Well, I think that Chelsea should win against RB Salzburg. I think that Chelsea have the better players, the better team, and I think that Graham Potter is a very talented manager. He has done some great things, although in lesser leagues, arguably, but that doesn't make it any less impressive. So I think that Chelsea have a very talented manager for the future who could become an amazing manager based on what he did in the past, and I expect Chelsea to win against RB Salzburg because they have the better players and arguably the better manager.
See, guys, why can't you be like Rob? See, why can't you all be like Rob?
Because you would say
why can't you all be like Zima? Did you hear what Rob said? Zima, did you hear what Rob said? Zima, did you hear what Rob said? Nah. You see, Rob is talking that real talk. Kenny, did you hear what Rob said?
He said that Potter has the potential to be an amazing manager. Do you agree with that? He said that Graham Potter has the potential to be an amazing manager. Do you agree with that?
Do I
I agree with that.
Agree. Oz, what's your thoughts on Wednesday, man? What's your thoughts on Wednesday, Chelsea?
Look, you're relying too much on the manager balance because Salzburg is not a pushover team. They actually play pretty good football. It's just that
Oz, this is Chelsea we're talking about, bro. Come on.
No, but the thing is, can Chelsea play attacking football?
It's a different level. It's a different level.
So. No. HH. You guys lost to Dynamo Zagreb. You don't get to talk about levels right now.
No. That's Tuchel tax. That's Tuchel tax. So. Wait. Hold on, Oz. Didn't you lose to Real Sociedad in the Europa League?
We don't talk about that. We don't talk about that. We're talking about Chelsea right now. We're talking about Chelsea right now. All right? We're talking about the legitimate UCL winner, supposedly. Okay, so let's stay on that. But let's be. The thing is, can Graham Potter? What is that?
I don't know what that is.
He made an entire film about a Europa League final, and you say you're not even Europa League.
Oz, can you keep talking? Oz, can you keep talking, please? Oz, keep talking, please.
The thing is, can Graham Potter get an attacking philosophy in the space of what, a week?
Oz, he has to.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
That's the thing. You can't do that.
Wait. What about this? Say no. Oz, if someone points a nuclear warhead to your head, you would jump over the Grand Canyon.
You would have Conor Gallagher, Jorginho. Like, you want to play attacking football with players like those?
Oz, did you hear my lineup? I'm giving you the code.
That's your lineup. What is Graham Potter gonna do? How much you want to bet he will play Conor Gallagher? He will play him.
Ronner Weasley Gallagher is his best friend.
Who says so?
Graham Potter teams are based off of pace and power.
Imagine he puts Mount in, bro.
HH, we have to be real. Are we sure that Graham Potter is going to be able to play attacking football against Salzburg? Because if he doesn't, Salzburg probably will win.
Juve fan, what are you saying about this whole Chelsea Salzburg thing, man?
All right, man. Dare I say, Harry Potter? That's a damn good match.
His name is Graham Potter.
Graham Potter. You want attacking football? You got it, man. I mean, this guy made Brighton and Hove Albion like a crappy Southern English beach league. This guy is
you'll be fine.
This guy plays
We can't say Brighton. You just have to add the Hove Albion. You just have to add the Hove Albion in there.
We make fun of Granada, but these guys are named Hove. What is that? Can you say it again,
Everyone has to start somewhere, man. What are we judging people
for? He was the manager of Brighton. You don't have to say the second part. Just say Brighton full stop.
There's the title, man. I mean,
how do you have two names, bro?
Nevertheless, he made them look good.
Thank you.
He made the team look. Look at the league table. Where is Brighton right now?
He's coaching the half, man. He's coaching the half.
Where is Brighton right now in the Premier League table? Where is it?
They're high. They're high.
Above Chelsea. Graham Potter's going to an inferior job.
He made do with the Brighton squad.
Okay, so wait.
That's a wild name, bro.
Complicated Chelsea fan. Give me a score for Wednesday.
I'm going with the manager bounce. I'm going to go with a 2-0 Chelsea win. Mason Mount and Reece James scoring the goals.
Okay, mute your mic, please. Thank you. Kenny, give me a score.
I'm gonna go with the 3-1. The 3-1
to Chelsea.
Yeah, of course. Come on. Obviously.
No, just check it.
Nah, I'm gonna go with Hazard. No, Hazard. Hazard. Hazard.
Kenny, I do the same. Right, Kenny, I do the same as well.
Yeah, man. I have Havertz, Sterling, and the American. Maybe Captain America. Maybe he's back. Maybe he's gonna find back the form. We hope.
Did you see Hazard today?
Also, no. Can you give me a score for the game on Wednesday? Chelsea against Red Bull Salzburg.
1-1.
Rob, can I get a score, please? Rob,
I will say Chelsea 2-1. I will say.
Okay, Zima, score.
Those brothers are about to get exposed by Harry Potter, man. Especially back line. So I'm predicting a 2-2. Draw for you guys.
Juve fan, score.
All right, I'm gonna predict a very outrageous result. I think Chelsea 4, Salzburg 0. Complete deconstruction of Salzburg.
Okay.
I mean, they are a Norwich level team. I mean, it's Austria. It's not Leipzig. It's Salzburg. They are in Austria. It's not
I think
Leipzig.
Leipzig are worse.
Leipzig is something else.
I think Leipzig are worse.
Oz, give me a score. Oz, give me a score.
I think it's too tall in order to think that Salzburg will win, so I'm thinking it's gonna be 1-1.
Oh, boo. Osman, give me a score.
2-0 Chelsea.
Sal, give me a score. Sal, give me a score.
3-2 Chelsea.
Guys, for your own sake, and for you to be allowed back in this thing, Chelsea best win. For your own sake, man.
So he goes.
Let's see.
Chelsea lose on Wednesday. Will there be an emergency hangout?
Fire, no, they won't. Fire Zitzi. Matip has been our best defender since last season. Woo! Van Dijk questions, man. Fab this season can't tackle, can't run, and is lax with the ball. But if he puts Milner in there, he's going to be worse. Far as they say, you have to play with Fabinho. From your boy Mohammed, Newcastle are greater than that amazing team in West London who have 4 UCLs. Come on, bro. Alps. Facts, HH. And you see football in 8D chess. I know, Alps. That's why I'm the GOAT analyst. I'm the freaking GOAT analyst. Alps, you know this, bro. Fire. Have you guys actually seen Fab this season? Shocking. He's better than Milner. He has declined. Casemiro and Busquets are much better than him right now. So, but still, it's either him or Milner. The bridge, okay. Chelsea boy Alps. What is this nonsense about Potter? Dude plays some of the best football in the Premier League. Y'all clown Chelsea for handball, and now y'all hate weird.
Because they have the magician.
Yeah, it's HH that's hating.
They got the wizard.
HH is hating, bro.
No. I was going to say this. I am curious and maybe in high anticipation for the better football. But Alps, I don't do Europa. Alps, I've been speaking fluent CL for the last 10 years. For the last 10 years, I've been speaking.
That's why you made a Europa League documentary.
So being a UCL manager, me from the guy who won 4 UCLs because I come cut to the 08 and 09. Being a 4-time UCL winner, I don't delve in that Europa crap. I don't delve in Europa, man. I'm sorry, I don't, bro. From your boy Kian, thank you for that, Kian. Chelsea's new formation will have Mason Mount. Okay, you know what? Here's the thing. You see, Todd, this is why you shouldn't have hired this dude right now. Because anytime Chelsea lose, the amount of jokes that guys can pull from, I mean, but it is what it is.
So these dubs are legendary.
I'm not doing that. I'm not Sage, get a life, man. I'm not doing that, man. I'm not doing that.
That's not Sage. That's a fake. That's a fake.
Okay, so is that a fake thing? All right, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that.
That's a fake
Cloud. Silence one. Respect the Javi kids in the back. HH finally. That's not from 09. That's just a random thing in case. That's not from 09.
No, that's a nice kid, man.
That's nice. Okay. Nice so. No, it is a nice kid, so but it has nothing to do with 09. Shout out to your boy Javi, man. Mo, HH, thanks for keeping our seats warm at the top for years, but we have awakened now. I will laugh my face off if Arsenal finishing. I'll laugh my face if Arsenal finishing.
If they end up with this.
QC8, HH, your drinks is dangerous. Okay, I'm actually going to explain this. Salentani was leading 2-0. You tweet, they nearly lose. Please stop influencing the beautiful game with your outside forces. # stop jinx. So, I actually tweeted when it was 2-1. When it was 2-1, I said that Allegri is trash. How are these guys losing? Not lost, losing to Salernitana. And it was actually 2-1. So
just like you said, that you really hope no one gets injured before the World Cup, and then Benzema gets injured.
Are we going to have an honest discussion about Allegri?
Yes, we will. No, because we're going to have a UV and a PhD. But guys, Zeman, Osman,
I already know Osman's thoughts.
I wanna, in the words of Joker, in that Bournemouth film called CDK, let's rewind the clocks back. Is it 2 years or 3 years? I think it's like 2 years now. I made a prediction.
A horrible prediction. I don't even know where you saw that from.
I made a prediction, and it was out of love. The prediction was out of love and faith. I said Bayern would win 3-1 against Barca. I said Bayern would win 3-1, and then the Bayern won 8-2. So it was what it was. So at least I was right in saying Bayern would win, but I didn't think they'd win by that amount. Today's a new day, and I've done several calculations for this game. I've done a Lewandowski calculation. I've done an Upamecano calculation. I've done a De Ligt calculation. I've done an calculation. I think Tuesday is going to pop off. You see, I can only watch 2 games at one time. So on my big screen will be Bayern Barca. On my iPad is going to be the Liverpool Ajax game. So my main concentration and focus is going to be on that game. But I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. I'm going to keep it 3-3 stacks. I am more fearful for Bayern Munich in this game. I don't know how that defense copes with the Us, the Ra, and the Ski. Now, that Barca defense have it goes
in 90, maybe extra time.
Okay. Osuna, I know it's you. 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 Osuna, keep your mic. Okay, keep your mic. I know it's you, bro. I know it's you. Okay, so okay. So my thinking is that
I went in there.
Bayern are going to harm Barca because I think the issue you're seeing with Bayern in the Bundesliga is because they're playing against teams that set it back. Barca won't sit back; they'll give them space, so it's going to be a very fun game. But for me, I feel I have more concerns with how Bayern will cope with Barca's attack than how Barca's defense will cope with the Bayern's attack. Yasser was crazy when he said 3-0. I'm not going to go there, but I don't see how Barca don't win this game at the Allianz. If Lewandowski, the Ski, so if the Ski and the Us play, Barca beating Bayern Munich.
I'm sorry, Z-Man. I'm sorry.
Barca
this is over.
Bayern Munich. You can call me a jinx and so forth. I don't see how Barca don't.
It was a great run, guys.
I'm sorry,
boy. Javi is getting sacked. Javi's getting sacked.
Whoa! Wow.
Come on. Okay, Z-Man, talk to me, Mark. Z-Man. Put jinx aside. Have you seen Upamecano? Have you seen De Ligt? Now, I think they're saying that it's going to be De Ligt and Lucas Hernandez playing in the center of defense on so forth. Z-Man, come on, bro. Barca are going to rip this. Okay, no, not rip them a new one because I respect Bayern. Barca will win. Now, 3-0, no. 2-1. Or even 3-2. 2-1 or even 3-2. Z-Man, talk to me.
Yeah, I don't know about your predictions, bro. You always do this to us, but nonetheless, man, this is what I think. I think that it's gonna be we do have a good attack. My only problem is is Bayern Munich's concentration going to be on Lewandowski? Because I don't think that Rafinha or Dembele are that great at goal scorers. I think they're better in terms of in terms of that creative outlet. That's going to be interesting to see. And my other question is because Bayern always do this, right? They always target Sergio Busquets. That's their number one target. And we've seen them do that every single time we face up against them. It seems like he's the primary target because they understand that we build from the back and how crucial Sergio Busquets is. They usually have a man occupying the position that he's in. So if they end up targeting him and it depends because Xavi's gonna You can't have two number 8s just pressing high and trying to win the ball. One of them has to drop deep in order to help Sergio Busquets, because he's going to be surrounded by a bunch of people in a high press, and not to mention one person is going to be targeting them. And Bayern know that everything flows through Sergio Busquets, so that's going to be a question in terms of how does Xavi cope with this. We've seen it in La Liga how he coped with this with Pedri dropping deep in order to help him facilitate the ball. But again, it's going to be a question of how he deals with that, especially with Bayern high press. But again, I think that Bayern might not have a Lewandowski, but they do have
Sane and Musiala, bro.
No, their front line is very flexible, and they're able to cut and penetrate through any defense.
Don't forget El Dio.
Yeah, their problem has been capitalizing those chances more so than anything. So it's going to be, I see this game being a back and forth type of situation. My only thing is we don't have the best track record at Bayern, bro. We have a horrible track record. Even with even when we had Messi, Neymar, and Suarez, we ended up somehow losing in the first leg. No, in the Bayern league, but at the end of the day, I feel like if anything, like Bayern have always been a tough opposition for us because of their high press, and I think that this is, although I do think that this is going to be a wonderful test for the team we have right now. Gavi is going to be crucial. He's going to be crucial to beating that press, because this guy's going to have to counter press.
So what's the midfield? So midfield what? Gavi, Busquets, and Pedri.
Yeah. That's going to be his chosen. Yeah, that's going to be the chosen midfield. I don't think De Jong starts in this game. I'll be shocked if he did, but I think it's going to be crucial, because we're going to have to press on Kimmich, because I feel like Kimmich is their best ball playing midfielder.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to have to try to press him out in order to start counter attacks.
So how fearful are you of? Because my thing is, I mean, you're going to give them space, and how fearful are you of Sané? How direct Sané is, and how skillful Musiala is going to be? Because I think those are the two real main threats for Bayern.
Well, that's gonna be a challenge for us, man. we're both highline merchants, so that's gonna be a challenge for us, man. If he gets on one-on-one situations, at best, I would want him to get on one-on-one situations with Araujo, if anybody. But at the same time, these guys are like, they don't have a natural forward, but at the same time, they're so good at just progressing the play and just hitting us with the counter.
They pimped Inter.
Yeah,
like they pimped the F out of Inter, bro.
Yeah, so that's going to be a question within itself, because it's just like, if they counter press us and they win in the middle of the park, bro, that's going to lead to a chance for these guys, because sometimes we get overrun with counterattacks. But again, But here's the thing: I don't think with Pedri, Gavi, and Sergio Busquets, we don't have that much. I don't think we have that much control with that type of midfield. I think it's going to be a case of we're going to try to bypass their midfield and give it straight to like someone like Ousmane, Dembele, and to try to make him make a difference. Rafinha, and those two don't stick to their positions. So sometimes they'll both go on the left. Sometimes they'll switch flanks. So that makes them hard to track.
So it's going to be a Rafinha, Dembele, Lewandowski front three.
Yeah, that might be it, because Rafinha has work rate, and you need work rate, bro. You need work rate against Bayern, bro. That's the least you need. So it's going to be challenging, but again, man, I see a draw more so than anything. I see at best a draw. At best for us a draw.
Osman, talk to me, man. What were your feelings for Barca in this game?
Yeah, that 8-2, everything that could possibly went wrong actually did. First of all,
you have Lewandowski now.
First of all, we played a 4-4-2. First of all, we played a 4-4-2. When have you seen a Barcelona team ever do that? I don't want to talk about that anymore. Yeah, I've been telling people that this year it's a new season, because we have most of the players that Xavi requested, and we're getting the best out of almost all of them at this point. Our new signings are clicking. And we have a bench where we can actually afford to bring quality players off. So it's very different. Lewandowski was the missing key that we needed, because we've been playing without a clinical striker with respect to Aubameyang.
Mm-hmm.
We have quality wingers who can not only be extra dynamic but also beat their men one-on-one. Rafinha is a very, very excellent crosser of the ball, and of course we know who Dembele is. I think people are underrating Gavi quite a lot because Gavi has the work rate of a grown man, right? He fights people twice his size. So people are worried about how he can approach Kimmich or Goretzka. I'm not worried about that because he does this like he, is born to do so. I think my only concern is who plays on the left back position. Whether it's Balde, whether it's Alba, God forbid, whether it's Marcos Alonso. I think whoever has to play that left back position, has to do their best to hold it down. And
I dare you to play Marcos Alonso left back because this is coming from experience. You play that guy at left back, it could be lights out.
I'm turning off the television if I see that. I'm not watching that game, bro.
See, man, there's nothing wrong with watching a nice man movie. Like, see, man, just
there's nothing worse than 8-2 at this point, right?
It's not only that, though. It's not only that. It's the person who's next to Balde because you have the right side. You have Kunde. You have Araujo covering the right side. But who's gonna be next to Araujo? If it's Eric Garcia, I mean, I don't know.
I mean, here's my other thing.
Eric Garcia has improved.
Osman.
Here's my other thing. Eric Garcia is a funny guy because his first season was really, really bad.
Yes.
But people have not been seeing what he's been doing this season. It's been It's been 5 games so far. Wait, it's been 5 games so far, and every game he's played, except Cadiz, he's done exceptionally well. And so he is actually one of the most important players that Xabi can rely on because he's very good at keeping possession of the ball, and he's a very intelligent player. He doesn't give the ball away very cheaply, and he's been winning a lot of duels. A lot of people haven't been noticing. So,
I agree with that. Like Eric Garcia has improved significantly since last season, but
So we're not vouching for Eric Garcia as a defender. We're not saying he's a top defender.
I have personally have been vouching for him. Personally, yes.
Yeah, I don't
have him over. Would you have him over Christensen though?
Absolutely.
Yeah. Because let's be honest, bro.
Christensen is cool and all, but Garcia is one of our best ball progressors. Like he can really find players with his
No. This is why I hate that crap. I'm talking about defending. I don't give a crap about his passing and ball play.
Thank you.
As a defender,
Christensen has a ball vision as well.
No. Let's keep it real. As of right now, I would say that in terms of performances, who deserves it based on merit, I would say Eric has outperformed him just in terms of defensively being reliable so far.
Okay.
And passing and distribution as well. He's been more reliable than him.
But for me, when I need to hear defending first, then give me passing and distribution. But if you're saying that he's been a better defender than Christensen, okay, cool. So you can't just say, oh no, he's in there because of his passing distribution. But you do realize that you're going up against Bayern Munich. Yes, that passing is important for how Barca play. But you up against a team like Bayern Munich, you're going to have the best defenders in that back four, or else Musiala and Sane will rip you a freaking new.
Yeah, but Christensen is not like that. I remember playing when we played against Real Madrid. He got exposed by Vinicius Junior.
Yeah, Christensen, he ain't great.
Like, against Pace.
Yeah, but that was just the nature of the 3-5-2 against the 4.
Wait, hold on. Let me come to
the nature of the formation.
All right, talk to me. Your thoughts on this whole Barca ban thing. Well, where do you stand, yo?
Wait, give me a second, please.
All right, cool. Osasuna, Barcelona. It's okay. Also, look, I'm not trying to jinx into anything, but also look, I understand how good Barca, and I think Barca are going to cause Barca issues because again, it's the whole thing of like space and without space. But Osasuna, first of all, Barca stole our front line. That's Chelsea's front three. That's Barca have.
That's Barca's front three.
That's Chelsea's front three. So Osasuna, how badly do you think Chelsea's front three will do damage to Bayern Munich, and how fearful do you think Bayern's defense should be against Chelsea's front three?
Well, first of all, I think it's good. I think it's. I'm glad that we're back to a regular state of football where Real Madrid and Barcelona are the two best clubs in the world football right now. That's good to see. I'm always happy when that happens because those are the true two kings of football, and no one can say anything about it. These English clubs are crap. I don't know what they are about.
Right.
So that's good to see. Bayern, I don't know what to think about these guys, man. They started this because the thing is, this is a team that had the best start in Bundesliga history after 3 games. And yet now they have their worst start after 6 games in Bundesliga history, or in the Bundesliga since 2000 or since the 90s.
Yeah, like I think 2011 or
2011. That might be it.
Yeah.
So it's very strange.
No. Sorry, it makes sense because I think Hokage explained it. The teams that they destroyed were doing that dumbass. Hey, let's go and play them.
Yeah.
The teams that they've now run against are ones that sits back. Everyone, woman, and child, and counter them. So they're not giving them space. Hence why don't judge Bayern by these Bundesliga games, because there's how a team performs with space and without space is very different. And against Barca, they're going to have space.
I would say though their performance against Inter wasn't very convincing. It was easy. It was solid. I didn't see anything that I'm like, okay, this is suddenly something that makes me worry for Barcelona, because Barcelona is very good. They have a very good team. So the reality is you're going to have a very decent defense against an attack that's very inconsistent in Sané, Mane, and Musiala. And Musiala is the only one that I feel that it can really penetrate and damage them. Sané is too predictable. Unless he's really on his day, then he's not. But like normally he's just a very predictable player who does the same thing every time. And Mane is not functioning currently.
Hold on, but we're forgetting Alphonso Davies though.
Yeah. Okay, but Alphonso Davies hasn't been the same player since he got that injury. And so I don't know how much Bayern can trouble Barcelona. I hope they can, obviously, because I love clowning Barcelona. But really, the reality is we have to look at the other side, and we have to look at and now I get to talk. This is why I came on this show, because I wasn't able to yesterday. Get to talk about my best friend in football, my favorite player in all of football history, the biggest fraud that football has ever seen, Matthijs de Ligt. Now, Matthijs de Ligt, he is a very good. He's good at dribbling the ball. He can head the ball very well into the goal. These are all facts. Now, unfortunately, there is a thing called defending. And defending is something that Matthijs de Ligt is a little bit... it seems like he doesn't know the fundamental... He doesn't know the fundamental theory behind defending. The whole point of defending is that you get the ball away from your goal, not that you make your team more in danger. So whenever you swipe the ball with your hand because you forget that you can't use your hands in football, you're conceding penalties, which are creating more dangerous situations. When you're lunging in on shots that you're already closed down, and instead you're actually lunging in, then really you're just creating a penalty in a situation that never should have been. It's a dangerous situation. So the reality is that Matthijs de Ligt is actually actively causing problems for himself and for his team whenever he plays. If all these mistakes and the things we see on the eye test, all right, because by the eye test he fails. By the eye test we see he makes constant mistakes. He handles the ball all the time. He doesn't know the rules of football. But hey, maybe statistically he's a good defender. Let's go through some statistics. Ajax in the 2016-17 season, that was the season where De Ligt just came in and he played 11 games only in the Eredivisie. Now, I will tell you the amount of goals that Ajax conceded in that 2016-17 season when they came second to Feyenoord. They conceded 23 goals. In the season afterwards, where De Ligt became a regular starter, suddenly Ajax conceded 10 more goals and conceded 33. And in the second season of De Ligt, they conceded again 32 goals. So now you might think, okay, so he leaves. Of course, hey, one of their best defenders, right? One of their best defenders leaves. So now we have the season afterwards, which was the pandemic season. So obviously we're not going to count that since they didn't even finish the league. The 2020-21 season. We went from 32 goals and 33 goals with De Ligt. Back to 23 goals conceded. Hold on. Wait, what? And then this last season, 19 goals conceded in 34 games. So in reality, he's not even statistically a good defender if we're looking at Ajax And if we look at Juventus, it doesn't help his case. It's the same things. It's the same kind of numbers where as soon as he came in, that's actually not his fault only because obviously the other defenders like Chiellini and Bonucci, who they've been relying on it for, were starting to get old. But he was supposed to come in and be their natural successor, and he failed miserably. Miserably. And all he did, all that I can remember, is he did the same thing that he did for the Netherlands against Czech Republic, against Villarreal. He decided that he would crawl on the ground and then give away a penalty by handling the ball and just swiping the ball. It's genuinely hilarious, this guy. He's the biggest joke and the biggest fraud. The fact that he actually has people still simping for him, saying that he's a decent defender and that he should actually cost 80 million is a joke. Bayern Munich's transfer policy, when it comes to their center backs recently, with signing Upamecano and De Ligt and selling Alaba for free to us, is a joke. I don't know what they're doing. So the reality is, this Bayern defense stands no chance against that Barca attack, and I think it's going to be a 3-1 win for Barca.
No. Osuna was speaking facts because I've always said about De Ligt that this guy is suspect, and I think that it's the hipster thing to do to sort of be like, oh my gosh, De Ligt is the new guy, blah blah. But when he just chilled out, where it's reactionary, didn't go with the crowd, I really studied. How good is he actually at defending and how effective
We're
is he?
screwed for the World Cup. We're screwed. Look at Van Dijk and De Ligt. That's our back line.
Well, do you know what they always say? What does the man
to
say?
the rescue.
No. Hold my hand, merchants.
Yeah,
Maybe he's a hold my hand merchants.
No, he's not. Because when he had Daley Blind holding his hand, they were still conceding more goals than they are now.
Blind
So
isn't Van Dijk,
though.
He's not. He needs to.
And when he had his hand held, what did he do? He still decided, oh, hey, I'm just going to play handball. So
But hold on, but the point also makes is key that even if it's because really Hernandez really is a flank defender, he's not that good as a center defender. So even if they go with Hernandez and De Ligt, Zeman, Osman, Barry, you should smoke these guys.
Nah,
you should smoke the defense, bro. Wait, hold up. So if you play, Zeman, don't give me that crap. Zeman, if Bayern play a high line and the Oos is playing like the way he's playing, what are Bayern supposed to freaking do?
Here's the thing,
that's
bro.
like
I feel like when it comes to goal scoring, yes, Lewandowski is reliable and he is the best
but he fails in big
out of all the
games.
front lines. No, it's not that. But then you also look at Dembele. I don't trust him for front of goals. Rafinha, he can fluff his lines. So it's just like Lewandowski has to be at the end of that. If Dembele is making a run, Lewandowski has to be at the end of that. Because if there isn't, then you're relying on Dembele to score a goal. And
Pedri can score too. Gavi can also contribute.
Yeah, no, Lewandowski is not the only goal scoring threat that these guys have. Come on, man. Okay, wait, hold on. Let me take some debates, and I want to come to your boy Elias, and I want to come around to the guys. So let's take some of these debates. So shout out to your boy Betsy, who says, if Chelsea keep playing prisoner of Azkaban football, look, man, Betsy, I think I think this guy's an Arsenal fan. Worry about Europa League. We'll worry about the UCL and Club World Cups and so forth. Let's us worry about the UCL. You worry about the Europa League. Okay. Alps. Barca have two national wingers. I get the dubs Alps. Bayern overcrowd the midfield, which leaves their flanks wide open. We are literally their worst nightmare.
It's not easy like that, man.
Look, man, bro, I'm saying that if Rafinha and Dembele are on it. Now, they could have a bad game. We know what will happen. If Dembele and Rafinha are on their game, I'm not saying Barca will definitely win. I understand Bayern have to be very fearful. That's what I'm saying. QCA. H is predicting Barcelona to win. Bayern record against Barcelona, 8 wins, 1 draw, 2 losses. Also, Barcelona has never won at the Allianz. Liver FC destroyed.
Who does QCA support?
No. Here's the thing.
Work like that.
How many times have Barca even played at the Allianz?
Oh,
what? 2015.
5 times?
Yeah,
2013.
Whatever the number is, it's not as if it's like a high. Basically, put it this way: it is a much bigger deal that like Tottenham rarely win at the Bridge than Barca never won at the Allianz. Basically, how many times have Tottenham played the Bridge? How many times do Barca play at the Allianz? Because how many times have Barca played Bayern in the Champions League? So that stats isn't really a big thing. And also, today's a new day. This is 2022. They don't have Lewandowski. This is the first time that Bayern have not had like a recognized elite striker for freaking ages. And Barca have their main man and their main goal scorer in their team. Now, it doesn't work as simply as that and so forth. All I'm saying is that from the optics, I should really be worried, man. Casey, you jinxing clown, hope the legitimate UCL winners go to Europa. Casey, you better hope not, bro. You better hope not. QC8, Sane, Mane, Mola.
Gryffindor.
Relax. Mane versus Alonso, Garcia, and guys, they have
Bellerin isn't starting, bro. Koundé is starting in the right side, and I hope Balde starts. Alonso would be a nightmare.
Yeah, no. Balde looks good. Though. Balde looks good. And Bayern struggle with low block. Barcelona are open. Yeah, look, that's the point I made.
This is someone
that's why Tuesday
Barcelona
is going to be such a great game. Tuesday is going to be such a great game because I think that Barca will play into Bayern's hands. Bayern will play into Barca's hands. So this is the perfect game that suits both sides. Hence why Tuesday will be great. Alps, Dam, Osasuna spitting. Respect. Hey. Oh wow, he's turned around. Ilias.
Okay. What's up?
I am predicting a Barca win because De Ligt is a fruit seller from the Netherlands. And that's Bayern high line. I'm fearful of what Us and Rafinha could do. But Elias, I'm a very fair man. I do feel that you need to be worried about giving Bayern space because Bayern drawing the 3 games in Bundesliga is because of the low block. You don't play low block, you play into their hands. And we know how direct Sane is, how good is at dribbling. And Musiala has been Bayern's best player. So from a Barca's fan point of view, how worried are you or how confident are you for the showdown in Chinatown on Tuesday?
The big game on Tuesday. I'm going into it with confidence. Having Araujo and Koundé in the back just gives me a lot more confidence than having PK or Jordi Alba last year. Those two are very big upgrades compared to last year. And I am fearful on the counter, but with those two defenders, I'm not as fearful as I was last year. I think this is like a 50-50 game. It's going to be decided on details, but I am confident.
I need specifics. How confident are you? Is this a 3-0 confidence, 4-1 confidence, or are you saying that? Are we talking revenge? 8-2. You give them that after 8-2. Yes, I don't think it's going to be like that. If you get beat 8-2, return the compliment.
I don't think it's going to be like that. I don't think Barcelona is going to blow Bayern out of the water because it's still Bayern. This is like one of the favorites to win the competition this year. But I'm going for a Barca win. I think Barcelona will win 2-1 away from home. And this is like important just because like this is like a Barcelona's first big test of the season.
Yes,
because Barcelona goes to the Allianz Arena, one of the favorites for this year's UCL, and they compete and they win against Bayern. That sends like a message to like everyone in Europe.
Oh yes, it is.
Like Barcelona's here to compete.
That's a very great point. Now we don't know what will happen. Now I don't put Barca anywhere near the favorites. My favorites are Man City, followed by who knows? Because I'll never put PSG as favorites. Z-Man, I'm never putting PSG as favorites. So my favorites are Man City.
Your favorites,
but they have the Nene.
You also have like Real Madrid.
I'll say it again. I will never. After what PSG have done every single year, I'm never putting them as favorites. So, but
Man City are favorites every year. They get knocked out. So I mean,
good. And I'm putting them favorites again. Okay, so sue me.
So
but my thing is, look, see, if Barca beats Bayern Munich at the Allianz, even though I don't put Bayern as favorites, I think people need to wake up and take notice. As I said again, I am fearful of that Chelsea attack that Barca have. Because that's Chelsea.
We might win it again. We might win it again.
Also, no.
I actually think that
we might.
If we manage to beat Bayern away, that this means a lot for Xavi.
Oh, huge.
Yeah, it's going to be like a monumental win.
Oh, no.
It's going to be like the same as when we beat Real Madrid in the Bernabeu last season.
Yes. No, but I think this will be bigger
because... Hold on. We beat Real at Bernabeu all the time. Like, we have never won at Allianz.
But, no. And also, but more so, people always say, there was no Benzema. Oh, there was no Benzema. So I think why this would be better is because you expect pretty much a full-strength Bayern. never won the Allianz, whatever that means. But it's like it is the whole gravity of it's Bayern Munich. It's their own home ground as well.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think that would be a huge. And for me, look, see, I don't buy into this whole never won at the stadium crap. But if we now want to buy into it, this is Barca's best opportunity. As Iman even said, yeah, Bayern were good against Inter. They weren't amazing. Because that's Bayern Inter game, it was back and forth. And here's the issue. That's why I'm picking Barca to win. I'm looking at that Inter game. And Inter were pretty much open. But Inter, Dzeko is trash. Dzeko is trash. If Lukaku was playing, I think Inter gave Bayern more of a game, and I think Inter scored a few goals. So as I look at that Inter game, I say, if Barca had those counters that Inter constantly messed up, Barca would do a lot better with those counters and would use the ball a lot better in those final days, which is where Inter it kept on breaking down. So I'm going to say Tuesday is going to be exciting. Like it's going to be exciting. Okay, Baron, that comes to you, Casey. Baron.
Yeah, I think everybody kind of spoke about like game plans, the tactics involved in the game, but I'm just gonna talk about like the bigger picture for both teams. So for Barca, it is a huge game. You know, it's probably the first. No, it is the first test of the season because Sevilla, it's been rough for them this season, so it doesn't really count. So for people like HH who are trying to push Barcelona to be favorites for this competition, this is the kind of game where they're gonna have to ball out, you know. And HH, I know what you're trying to do, bro. Like you jinxing mofo, bro. I know what you're trying to do.
Jinx.
I know what you're trying to do, bro. You've been hating on Barcelona since we took the ooze, the ride, the ski. You've been hating, bro.
I'm still hating, and I'll always hate on you guys thieving my front three. But all hits aside,
we didn't steal anything. You just didn't have the assault.
I'd be surprised if Barca, everybody's fit, no one gets injured. Lewandowski's fit, Sabele's fit, Pedri's fit. I don't know how Barca don't get the dub. I just don't. Casey, talk to me. And Casey, don't give me that reverse jinx crap.
No, you know, I was traveling in train. I didn't have network all the time, and I just heard the stupid 3-0 that Osasuna said. You people are sad.
3-1.
Trying to jinx us so bad, like so bad. Let's get the facts. Nagelsmann is a better manager than Xavi. But Bayern have a better and you could say that more experienced midfield than Barcelona. They have you can say everything you want about Upamecano and Delic. I still think their defense is better than us. Maybe you can argue that we have a better attack.
No.
Casey, shut your mouth. Casey, hold on, Casey. You opened your mouth and said that. No, Casey said Barca's defense is worse than Delict and Hernandez.
No, but
Hernandez, who isn't a central defender.
Fullbacks. No. Look at the fullbacks. You're missing the fullbacks. We don't have.
Let's talk about the central defenders.
Okay, yeah, you can say that.
The guys who will be up against Lewandowski.
So let's just say we have two better fullbacks than them, Kunde and Araujo, but they are better fullbacks. Sorry, center backs than them, but they are better fullbacks than us. So it's
wait. Who plays right back for Bayern?
Pavard.
Pavard. Come on.
So
Pavard in 2022.
Who plays right back for Barcelona? Probably Araujo or maybe Roberto.
Kunde is going to probably play.
I'll probably take Kunde over Pavard in right back.
To be fair, Kunde is not right back. He's just a fit-in makeshift.
Come on, man. It's gonna be 3-1 or 4-1 Bayern Munich. Like all I want to see is a good game, because my fear is that we will not break their press. That is what my fear is.
Are you saying Pedri is?
They won't break through your press.
Wait, hold on. Let me bring in so Rob. Talk to me. Where were you at this and come to you, Sal? Rob. Barca Bayern.
I think that it's going to be an even game. I think that both have the deficiencies and their the things that they're good at. So I will say it will most likely be a draw in the end. I think that both have the deficiencies. One is better attacking and the other is better defensively. You could argue. So I will say a draw.
Sal, what you said, man? Barca Bayern.
Well, I think it's going to be a goal fest, to be honest. I think it's going to be 3-2. I'm not sure if it's going to be for Bayern or Barca. I'm going to say Barca.
All right. Juve fan, what do you say, man? Barca Bayern.
In my heart, I want Barca to win because Bayern has just bullied these guys. But man, I fear, man, Mane, I mean, the Senegalese lion, these guys just combined with Sane, these guys, they will just destroy Barca. They are too fast. They are too good on the counter. And the Bayern midfield is just
Barca also good on the counter as well. Barca could also be good on the counter as well.
No, Havo.
It works both ways.
It's gonna be hard.
No, hold on. Which
it's
is
also the Allianz. I mean,
no, but
they have
the
never
difference in
won
the
on the
past
Allianz.
years. The difference in the past years, you had PK and Lenglet on like tracking
PK
back,
is
like,
washed.
running. Exactly. You have now Araujo, who's a much faster and better defender than PK. And
PK, Jordi Alba, they are finished.
Yeah, but
they won't be playing. His point is that they won't be playing. That's his point.
They won't be playing. So on the counter, Bayern Munich is still going to be very, very dangerous. But I would much rather have faith in Araujo and Koundé defending that, and even Balde with his pace than Jordi Alba or PK.
Yeah, just I don't predict. I think Bayern will win. Like, it's their home turf. It's their crib. Like, I say, like a 2-0, 3-0 Bayern win. I just don't see Barca winning in the Allianz Arena. Sorry.
Yeah, no, against a low block. I say you can't judge them by their last few games because against a low block is different.
Yes.
All right. I'm not going to read out this name. I'm not going to read out that name. Okay. I'm not going to read that out.
What's going on?
I'm not reading that out. Shout out to your boy Alps. I'm tired of people talking about Barca is open at the back. We have literally conceded the least amount of goals in all of Europe this season. Look, Barca defensively, they've got it better.
What I will say about that is they have conceded a lot of chances.
Yeah, but this is and you're going up against Bayern. You're not going up against Bayern. This ain't freaking what's called. This ain't freaking Cadiz.
Yeah, like, come on,
man.
Cadiz.
Let's
be real, man.
You really got me. You actually got me. That was good.
I can't wait for when it is Arsenal versus Barca next season. And I can't wait for you to finish 5th or 6th. Okay, look. Also, now give me a score. Barca Bayern, give me a score.
I already did. 3-1 Bayern. 3-1 Barca, sorry. 3-1
Freudian slip.
3-1 Barca. Elias, talk to me.
2-1 Barca. I'm going for Barcelona.
Osman, talk to me. Score.
3-0 Barca. At
the Allianz?
We're keeping a clean sheet.
Wait, hold on, Osman. Hold on, Osman. You're going to lubricate Bayern Munich at the crib?
We're keeping a clean sheet.
You are too confident. You're on the
clean sheet.
Okay, Casey, talk to me. Talk to me.
3-1 or 4-1 Bayern Munich.
You see, you're just being sad.
No, I'm not. I'm looking at the history.
You're being sad. Yeah. Keep your history to yourself. Juve fan, give me a score.
3-0 Bayern.
Wow.
3-0.
Wow. Zima, talk to me. Score. And don't be a reverse jinx fan.
I see a 2-1 Bayern. Good performance
though. Rob, give me a score.
2-2 draw.
Ooh, okay, that's not bad. Sal, score.
I already gave you one. 3-2 Barca.
Kenny, score.
I'm gonna go with a 4-1 Bayern.
Complicated Chelsea fan, give me a score.
2-1 Bayern.
And I'm gonna go with a 2-1 to Barcelona. No, you know what? I'm going to say 3-2 because I said 2-1 last time and it was 8-2. So let me just change things up. So I'll say 3-2. 2-1, 3-2 to Barcelona. Actually, no. 2-1 to Barcelona. Guys, look, come on. I wouldn't jinx you guys, man. I wouldn't jinx you guys. So guys, let's look out.
Real Madrid Leipzig.
Can we talk about Allegri ball?
We're looking at all the other UCL games, and then we'll touch on Allegri ball, man. So where are we at, man? Hold on. What are we doing? So let us check out the fixtures, y'all. Champions League. Here we go. So, what if Inter lose to Victoria Pilsen?
That's an emergency.
Oh, you know what, man?
Please.
The way they're playing, they might,
I expect
Victoria, bro. Victoria's
we might have to have a Victoria's Secret themed emergency.
No. I'm rooting for the. Okay, so guys, Sporting Sports. What are we saying? Sporting Sports.
Bruh, Conte.
I think it's going to be a draw.
You know what?
Yeah,
I think
I see them losing that game.
I'm going for a Trincao brace, man. I'm going for a Trincao brace. 2-1.
Sporting has a better midfield than them, by the way.
Yeah.
Porto should beat Club Brugge. Let's see if they should beat them.
I mean, you think that?
Frankfurt don't look good. Frankfurt don't look good.
Yeah, Frankfurt don't actually look good. So
Marseille win. Okay, so apparently Leverkusen and the relegation zone.
Yes, they are. They're terrible.
You know what? I think this is the problem with Atletico. They're sick in the head. They love making it difficult for themselves, bro, in the group stage. I could see a 1-1 for some odd reason.
Yeah, I know.
Actually,
I can't vouch for Atleti.
That's very realistic.
So Shakhtar against Celtic. But remember, Shakhtar playing in Poland.
That should be a draw because Shakhtar balled against Leipzig, but they've only balled because Leipzig were giving them so much space in the counter, while Celtic put in actually a very decent performance in their first half against us. So I think it's going to be a draw.
Habib, can you bring up Splashnet comment?
No. Because
I actually think Celtic beat Shakhtar very, very badly too.
So Milan, then was Zagreb. Let's say it's going to be Milan. So guys, so I think they already. So Rangers, Napoli. I'm going to say
Napoli.
It should be.
I think it's going to be a draw.
Maybe it might be a draw because Ibrox tax.
Yeah,
Ibrox tax.
Okay, guys. Okay, so Real Madrid, they'll smoke Leipzig.
Hey.
Maybe new manager.
We're going to concede. I can guarantee you we will concede because we are conceding in every single game.
I was saying 3-1. Copenhagen says Sevilla. Copenhagen. Actually, no. Well, they sacked your boy. So maybe a new manager bounce. Maybe. So I'm going to say Sevilla. We'll squeeze a win out of there. Okay. Guys, here's the thing.
So let's talk about Allegri, HH.
No. I'm leaving him to last. So Maccabi Haifa, PSG. See, I don't think Maccabi Haifa are gonna. No, guys, come on. I don't think they're gonna bend over.
Yes, they are. They're gonna
come on, guys.
I can see records, bro.
They're gonna sacrifice them, bro.
This
is a 5-goal difference minimum.
Bro. It's about to be bloodbath, man.
I would say right now that this would be like a 2-0.
You know what, HH? I can see a 6-0 and then them asking for an autograph with Messi, bro.
Wait, hold up. Were these the guys who were celebrating because they want?
Yes.
Yeah, that was them.
You know they're gonna be happy, right?
They'll be happy either way, man. Actually, okay. Now, guys, I am fearful for City Dortmund. You see. Guys, let's do it right now. Maccabi Haifa, I'm going to say 2-0, maybe 3-0. City could drop 4 or 5. City could drop 4 or 5.
You know what Pep's going to do, right?
I'm saying a land hat trick.
No.
3-piece by land.
No. HH. This is what Pep does, man. He's going to play his second team like he did against
Why?
Sevilla. Because let's be honest, bro. He's going to be like, yo, they're coming to our home. Our second team performed well.
Z-Man, that makes no sense because they have no other football. The first team needs to stay fit.
Yeah. Like there's a massive loss, so they have to play. You can't just play your other team.
That's true.
You have to play.
Queen Lizzie tax.
Yeah,
no, King Charles tax.
Yeah,
Manchester City didn't
play about that.
So basically, City are gonna basically pulverize these guys pretty much.
7.
They're gonna pulverize these guys. Okay, guys, let's have a convo, man. Juventus. Now look, guys, how good was Allegri really?
He wasn't that good to begin with.
Because let's just be real. Okay, so let's be real, man. Let me just use this as a street marker, man. So Allegri is living off of those 2 finals. Now, this is what I always say about it. I give Allegri 0 credits for the Serie A titles, nothing. The only credits we gave him was he took Juve to 2 finals where Conte didn't even get past like the second or quarterfinals. But let's look at those 2 UCL finals. 2015, nobody was stopping MSN. That was an unstoppable force that you couldn't stop. So for me, I'm like,
we beat Ronaldo. We beat a very good Ronaldo Real Madrid side.
Look, let's first deal with 2015
without Modric.
See, 2015. No, hold on. See, let's deal with 2015 first. 2015, they weren't ready. This team was still developing, and you were facing the most unstoppable front 3 that the club game has ever seen in MSN. So we're all cool. 2017, there is no excuse. I see people like to be revisions and say, "Oh well, how do Real would score?" Before the game, no team had ever defended their UCL title.
Juve had conceded 3 goals.
Juventus for 180 minutes kept MSN Barca quiet for 180 minutes in both as they kept Barca didn't score a single goal. Juve were slight favorites in that game. Real were close, but Juve were slight favorites in that game. And most people were saying that because nobody had ever defended the UCL title, and this Juve team were markedly much better than 2015, and these guys shot out MSN Barca after they did what they did to PSG, guys gave Juve a slight edge. And the way that these guys completely and totally succumbed and got test tubed, I was like, nah. So my thing is that how good was Allegri really? And now now we're seeing here that, bro, because remember this guy, he almost relegated AC Milan. People forget this. He almost relegated AC Milan, and then he then jumped ship.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
So Zeman, talk to me about Allegri, man. Let's.
No. I'm tired. I'm tired of this fraud, bro. I'm tired of the way we look at him like he's a tactical genius, bro. Like, again, we criticize Diego Simeone for the same stuff, but Diego Simeone can actually play attacking football once in a while. And here's the thing, bro. This guy gets away with murder, bro. He's not a modern day. You know what this guy said? It doesn't make sense. This guy said you can't play beautiful football and win at the same time, right? Which is, you know what? That's your style. You know, you're a defensive manager. I see where you're coming from. But you're playing horrible football and you're not getting results. This guy has been defended way too much. It's just we have to have a serious conversation about this guy's managerial expertise.
No, I think you hit the nail on the head. I really feel like he's a man out of time.
Yeah,
like the game has just passed him by, and he's playing. He has a philosophy and so forth. That was in vogue like 3 or 4 or 5 years ago.
But he just isn't.
No, and
he's like Mourinho.
But Ancelotti knows how to evolve, though. That's the thing.
Exactly.
No, but he's like Mourinho. If you deep it,
he had better players as well back then.
Wait, hold on, Zeman.
Yeah, and my thing is like, yeah, you guys give him credit for his tactical inspiration, like what he did against the MSN, and how brilliant he was. But let's be honest, bro. Having every man behind the ball doesn't make you a tactical genius. A tactical genius is someone like no. HH. There's a
Zeman,
difference.
we still need to give a little bit of credit.
Zeman,
no. Hold up, Zeman.
Let me land. A tactical genius is, as much as I don't want to give him that much credit, a tactical genius is Inter Milan versus Barcelona and what Jose Mourinho did. Because Jose Mourinho specifically was targeting players throughout the game, and he was actually influencing Barcelona's attack for the majority of the game. This guy just put every man behind. No, I'm tired of this, man. Put this guy in the Brick Academy, HH. This guy tactically, he came in. Let's be honest, right? Conte left. He came into a winning Juve side. What did he do? He led them. You could say he led them to a Champions League final. But if that's the case, then why are we harassing and targeting Diego Simeone? It's like, like we have to keep it real. Like this guy, and here's the thing: this guy, he's out of touch clearly because his recent quotes just don't make sense. This guy's, he's talking about, it's passing the ball. That's pretty easy. I just want players to pass the ball forward. And it's just that's as simple as he thinks the game is. And I just feel like this guy's out of touch. Yeah, I don't think he was as good as everyone thought he was. I feel like everyone gave him too much credit for what he was doing at Juve, a side that was dominating domestically. And now look, he came back, and this guy seems to struggle to get results. He's not that well. He's not even that good of a coach. This guy isn't that well at developing players.
Let me bring in Juve fan. As a Juve fan, look, talk to me, man, because this is your team and so forth.
All right.
Do you still want to defend Allegri, or is this man a fraud? Is he at a time? Has he passed it? Because, bro, I'm fearful for you in this group against Benfica, bro. Because I'm not confident that you beat Benfica. But talk to me. Where do you stand with Allegri?
First of all, Allegri, I need to defend him because he did something. Reaching to UCL finals, I mean, it's something you can take away from him. In 2015, I do not blame him much.
He's not better than Simeone. He's not better than Simeone.
Okay, that aside doesn't matter. In 2015, we had Alvaro Morata as a striker. Come on, that alone should lose you the game.
Who won? No. Don't do that. Who won you the game against Real Madrid? It's freaking Morata.
I mean, yes, but
against Bayern Munich,
are you underestimating Andrea Pirlo and Paul Pogba? Pick Paul Pogba. I mean, we completely dominated.
Don't say that. you got to the final when you had Morata, when the man literally was the reason you beat Real Madrid. What he did individually.
Morata, I mean, he did that because he was in the right place in the right time. That's what Morata does. He has zero footballing ability. He's just there. He's like a log. You put the ball into his
scored in the
feet,
final
he
for
shoots
you?
the ball, scores. That's what it does.
Who scored in the final?
That's what it doesn't matter. Morata is a horrible player. He's garbage. He's useless.
No, but hold on. You pretend
No,
like
no,
that.
no,
the creation of
Let
the
me defend
midfield.
Allegri. Let me defend Allegri. Okay, continue. Defend Allegri.
The thing is, I mean, he did, man. He did very well. I will never take away those two finals. I mean, the whole thing was
that you lost.
I mean, the team we were fighting two much more superior team. I mean, the greatest Barcelona side in years, and a very, very strong Real Madrid side. Like with
But you
Modric
were
and
favorites in that
Vinicius.
final. But you were slight favorites in that 2016-17. So
I
there's
don't
no
believe
excuse.
we were favorites in that final. Sorry, I don't believe like Real Madrid were just.
No, you were favorites.
We're just dominating
Juve were slight favorites in that final.
Yeah, that
in
was a
2017.
50-50 final, man.
I don't.
No. At worst, it was 50-50. At worst, it was 50-50. Don't give me that crap about how Real were. No.
It was 50-50 and slightly Juve favored because no one had defended their title.
Yes, simple.
No, and on top of that, like Juventus, like they conceded, like they barely conceded any goals, like during that UCL campaign.
Yeah,
and
then you conceded 4.
Yeah, exactly. It was like the unstoppable attack versus like.
Let's say, but I have to talk about. I mean, Juve, we are cursed in the UCL. I mean, it's a curse. It's a meme at this point. We are cursed in the UCL.
Do you, my friend? Do you still defend Allegri? Do you still support Allegri? Do you think Allegri is still relevant in 2022? Yes or no?
Allegri, for what he did, he needs credit, but I think it's time to go. He's washed. He needs to go, but for what he did, I mean, I can't blame him that much. He did the job. He's an above-average manager. At that point, it's mostly onto the players, not that much to the manager. Like put Guardiola in that team. Like what would have he done with that Juventus side? Would have he done maybe something more? What tactic would have he employed?
I also think it's like
saying that 2017 side.
No, I'm saying when you look at like the Juventus lineup currently, which players in that team would you say are world class or like the best in their position? Because when you see the 2017 Juventus squad, much of those players were like in their peak or it was a very strong team. When you look at the Juventus team today, I don't see that much quality that says like, whoa, this team can compete against Manchester City, Bayern, or any of the big boys.
I mean, today we're just worse. We are a mid-table Serie A team at this point, but I was mostly talking about Juventus back in the day. But for now, we are just if we beat Benfica, I'm just fully satisfied. If we get second place, I'm completely satisfied.
What I'm saying to you is that I don't give you credit just for reaching a final. No, you have to win it. So there's nothing like, but at least we reached the final. No, you lost twice. So how are we giving credit for you just reaching a final? No, you don't get credit for just reaching a final that you now lose. Because the same stick that we used to beat Simeone with, we should use it to also beat Thingy with. People say for Simeone, and let's be real. At least Juve have won a UCL as they won in 96, and Juve have had the likes of Edgar Davids, Trezeguet, Zidane, and so forth. Atleti haven't had the kinds of players Juve have had in their history. And Juve had enough quality in 2017 to beat Real Madrid. I don't know. I don't care what anyone says.
Only that.
Juve had enough quality.
I don't think anyone says that.
It's not only that.
What's Zeman, and then
it's not only that, bro. At least Simeone built that team. He built it himself to be competitive. I can't say the same for Allegri. Allegri isn't a builder, and he's not he's not the type of manager you bring in clearly to win the major trophy.
And also, Zeman, one more point. As much as I still say Simeone, you lost those two finals. Why I give Simeone more credit than Allegri is you were seconds away. They pretty much beat Real Madrid for like 90-something minutes. So you were literally seconds away from winning that UCL final. So you came close.
And Griezmann missed the penalty also. Griezmann missed the penalty also in the second one.
In the shootout.
You see, 2016, I was like, nah. Athletics chance was 2014. 2016, I always knew they were going to lose. Even if he scored that, 2014, basically 2014, you had Real beat. You had them beat. So Juve never even came close. Let's say at least you, Simeone, you tactically outclassed Real Madrid in that final for most of the game. Just that one moment, you just could have for that. So Atleti came close. So I'm going to give Simeone more credit than Allegri. Allegri, you never came close in both finals.
I'm sorry,
and I'm sorry. 2017, I put that on Allegri, bro.
But I don't think a lot of people. I don't think a lot of people say that.
Sorry.
Hold on. Kenny, the youth fan. Kenny.
Yeah.
I don't think
Kenny. I said Kenny. That comes to youth fan. Kenny.
But I don't think that a lot of people say that Allegri is better than Simeone. It's just that I don't think he's that good of a coach. But obviously, he needed, even for the AC Milan, the title he won. For me, he needed very good players to be available to achieve good things. Like he's not a good coach. He's not gonna progress your players. But if you give him solid players, he can do your job, and that's it.
Oh no! That's why I rate Simeone. As much as I hate Simeone and I hate his football, I say Simeone is a better manager and coach than Allegri.
But he basically made Atletico relevant.
Yeah. He built
Allegri just been jumping ship. He went from AC Milan to Juventus. So yeah, it's different. Yeah.
Talk to me. Your Allegri thing. I'll come to Casey. Oz, where do you stand with Allegri and Juve?
See, I was about to defend Allegri, but Zeman brought up a great point. Allegri didn't build that team. It was Conte. So I can't really give him any credit now I think about it, because in the first UCL, I'll let you slide because you're facing MSN, even though I think Juventus were actually pretty good in that final. Just Neymar just killed at the end. But their chance of 2017. Like, I'm sorry, like, unless was that Ronaldo when he scored 17 goals in the UCL, or
no? That's 2014. 2014.
So yeah, you're not even facing peak Ronaldo. So I can't. If you're not facing a peak Madrid and you lose 4-1,
that was peak Madrid.
That was peak Madrid.
No. It was peak Madrid, and it was still peak Ronaldo. Still, even if he didn't score it was.
That was peak Ronaldo when he scored 10 knockout goals in 5 matches.
Yeah, but let's be clear here.
Oh, with the hat trick.
Yes, it was peak Madrid and so forth, but I need guys not to be revisions because guys like to change history. Before that final, nobody had ever defended their UCL title. So nobody was putting Real as favorites. If you're saying Real were favorites, you are freaking liars. Nobody had ever defended their title. And this was a Juve side who kept Barca quiet for 180 minutes. So at best, it was 50-50. But really, Juve had a slight advantage because the notion was nobody ever defended the UCL title. Juve are probably going to keep this Real attack quiet and maybe win like 1-0. And just keep them quiet.
Because I don't know if they were favorites or that everybody just wanted Juve to win because they didn't want to see Madrid repeat it. Because that's what I was looking at. Because most people were like, "Yeah, we don't want Madrid to do a repeat." That was it. They weren't favorites. I wouldn't say they're favorites. I just think nobody wanted Madrid to win it again. But
guys, I think because I fully remember what it was. Champions League had been going on for so long. If nobody had defended their title for so long, would it be a smart bet to put your bet on Real Madrid to win that final?
But you also have to think. You also have to take into account Madrid's team was way better than Juventus' team. You're putting.
No, don't do that.
It was better. We didn't know that this team was so good until they won that second Champions League.
No.
They were this good.
They won. Everyone else saying, come on.
They won in 2014. And they were a semi-final away from 2015.
Well, that Real side was packed, man.
They had.
So was the Juve side? No. Don't give me this crap. That's Real were like way better than Juve.
Yes, they were. Don't do that.
No, they weren't. Because let's be honest. This is the same Juve team that stopped the MSN. So you'd be coming into this thing thinking to yourself like, hey, man, if they could stop that front three, what is Real Madrid's front three to them? Everyone was talking about how hard it is to break them down.
The thing is,
I think we were lucky to stop MSN.
That Barca team only had MSN. That midfield was a chop and change. If you look at it, I think Rakitic was coming into it, was starting to get out of it. Like,
thank you.
The only good thing was MSN.
We had Sergio Roberto.
But guys,
that was Sergio Roberto's last.
No. Whatever the midfielder was, at the end of the day, they faced that MSN just after what those guys did to PSG.
Okay,
so the fact that Juve stopped them to not score a single goal for 180 minutes, the notion was if you can't allow MSN to score a single in 180 minutes, you should be able to handle that Real Madrid front.
No, what I'm trying to say is that
and my
Madrid were a
twin
more
brother was
complete
bowling.
team.
My
They
twin
had a
brother
more
was bowling.
complete team than Barcelona at that time. But Barca only had MSN. That was it. Gerard Piqué was dog shit in that game too.
Yep.
So
hold on. Let me come to Casey. Let me just say this does. I want to come to Casey real quick. Alp says I'm a smoker that's ban pack on a Tuesday. You see, Barca fans, come on, man, be confident, man. Be confident. QC, FCB at Allianz, 5 matches, 4 losses, 1 draw, and 12-3. Jesus. Well, Tuesday is where it changes, isn't it? Casey, talk to me, man.
Okay, yeah, with this guy, right, you need to understand that he is a fraud. He is an absolute fraud. People compare him with Simeone. Bro, Simeone, let's be honest, like, out of the 5, these guys have won 5 Champions League, right? The 2 of the hardest finals they have to face was against Atletico Madrid. Let's be honest about it.
How so?
No, because Atletico should have won in 2014.
Yes, these are facts.
Okay.
They should, Griezmann was balling in 2016. I'm not hiding this revisionism from you. Like, no one, he should have, he missed the penalty like that. Like, you cannot blame Simeone for those 2 finals. You can blame Allegri for those 2 finals. He was a terrorist. And this decided that we only MSN was so good because we like absolutely destroyed them in 2015. And are you guys like underestimating the midfield that they had? Vidal, Pogba, Pirlo. Seriously, you can't say that that's a trash team. And the defense, Bonucci, Chiellini, arguably the greatest goalkeeper of all time. So what are we talking about? Simeone never had this quality of a team.
It's a fact. It's a fact, man. I'm a Juve fan. You wanted to say something before we round off?
Yes. Now you were saying like 2017 we beat all those teams, we beat Barca. I mean, okay, we did that, but just because we lost in the final, now somehow you take that all the way. I mean, it happens, man.
No, but it always happens. No, but here's the thing. Why does it always
happen? No, you're fine. You lost 4-1. It's not like if you lost 1-0. You got thrashed.
Yes.
You lost 4-1.
And 3-1 against us. So come on.
I know fairly well how we lost, but I mean, it could have been everything. It could have been maybe match day pressure or something. Or
Juve fan. Why does it? I have a question for you. Why does it always happen with Juve? Like, I think you have lost like 8 or 9 finals, right? Why does it always happen with Juve?
We
are cursed. We are cursed in the Champions League, man. Simple as that.
That's Benfica. That's Benfica, not Juve.
For me, that's a copper. Like, I think that Juve's best chance of winning it was in 2017. I don't want to hear any crap about how, oh my gosh, this Real Madrid team was so good and so forth. Juve should have won, and that's why I like Dybala has never recovered from that final. You should have won. Juve should have won.
One more thing. Alvaro Morata has a career now. Because of that goal he scored against Real Madrid. He has a career in football now because he scored that. Because he has done nothing but that. He's just a mid-table striker.
He has a career because of his one season where he popped at Real Madrid.
There was again revisionism. There was a time when Habib said Morata is better than Benzema.
That was during that one season.
That's just madness.
2016-17 season.
Wait, hold on. So your boy Alps says Barca were crap in 2017. I agree with us. That's shut up. I mean,
he is right.
Shut up.
They weren't crap. No one said they were
crap
until they lost to Juventus. No one
Yeah,
said they were
thank
crap.
you.
No.
But Barcelona
You guys lost to
was that
PSG.
season.
You lost to PSG 4-0.
Yeah, exactly.
He says Barca as a team in 2017 were trash. They were not. What do you mean by trash?
After the 6-1.
No, I mean, like, this is the same Barcelona that lost 4-0 to PSG in a way, like, and they had to come back. Like, Barcelona in that year, they were not well. Like, they did not play well. It was the final year of Luis Enrique.
Yeah, the defense was dead at that time.
Guys,
all I'm
going to say is wait, hold on. All I'm going to say is this. This is what I'm going to say. If Barcelona do beat Bayern on Tuesday, will you apologize to me?
If they get thrashed, are you going to apologize?
Yeah, are you going to apologize to us?
Yes, I will. I will. If Bayern beats Barca 8-2, Specifically 8-2.
No.
Then I will have a written apology. No. This is the deal. If Barcelona beats Bayern, will you apologize to me? Yes or no?
Hey, everybody clip this. Make sure we clip this, okay?
No, it's simple. If Barca beats Bayern, will you and the streets apologize? It's a simple question.
You know what? That means you would.
Yes, I will. I will
jinx
apologize.
allegation.
I will
You
apologize.
beat your jinx
Casey,
allegation.
thank you.
I will apologize to you and Xavi also, because I've been like Xavi out for
No,
like.
you know what, man?
All right, guys. Look, guys.
You beat your
So
jinx
remember, guys. Monday nights members hangouts. Tuesday nights we'll be back here for the UCL review. Peace out. One love, guys. Peace out. Peace.